Hello everyone, Dr. Venture Senior here for Podsixclub, and thank you for joining us for Friday Night Magic in MTG Arena. I'm joined with
Genzo the Gamer. Yeah, it's Friday night. And Singleton is back, which means the rats are back. Because that card is banned in every other format, right?
I'm pretty sure it's banned in every format except for Singleton. Because really, why else would you be playing Rat Colony if it weren't for Singleton? And Pauper, sometimes standard. Wait, when is it banned?
When is it a bad idea? Well, actually, pretty much always, but
yes.
it's always fun.
It always results in shenanigans regardless. So let's dive over onto the screen to see what's going on. Haha, it's the game. And if we jump into the main screen,
See the Singleton!
Singleton is back, everyone's favorite format. Best format in Arena. And that's what we're doing for this Friday afternoon, evening, whenever the heck you're watching it, Magic.
Yeah, insert daytime Magic here, you know. That's the best. Watsy's original idea, but it didn't quite have the right ring to it.
You gotta give them credit for trying. Can you, though?
No.
We never give them credit. Alright, let's try with the red. I don't know if the red's gonna be any decent, but hey, why not? Can't be any worse than Mono B. Mono B!
Yeah, I think all of the decks that I will be playing in Singleton tonight are completely untested. And maybe not even very well thought out.
Excellent. Sounds like my decks. Alright, so since we're kicking it off, Magic Arena time. And what's been the most popular topic for Magic in this whole week?
Rat Colony! No,
Yep, Rat Colony is being reprinted as one of the ultimate box toppers for Ultimate Masters. So that way you can get your full art Rat Colony.
I'd actually, you know what I'd love would be a full art, oversized Rat Colony.
Yeah,
That would be my dream. It'll never happen. Yeah.
Something else like the size of 4 cards put together.
Yes, the final master is also known as the Ultimate Masters.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, they went through and they spoiled the 3-letter abbreviation for what the set was going to be when they started giving out the box topper previews, and that's where everyone guessed it from. So
You know, actually, the one thing I will give Watsy for credit for in this whole situation is I actually think they did a creative marketing thing with sending out the things to people who didn't.
yep.
That is about the only cool and good thing that they've done with that whole product. In a downhill slide.
Since then, yes.
Well, actually, to their credit, the other thing that they did right was they may have searchable box topper packs, but at least they're putting them inside the box. Could you imagine if those were being handed out at the LGS?
Oh, wow. Woo! Yeah, that is. Yeah, you make a good point there. The only decent thing that they made with respect to that as well. Because, I mean, from what we've seen of the set so far, the cards that they're including look actually really good. It's just everything else that they've done about the set is everyone's pissed about it. No one wants it. Even if it's going to be the last one, no one cares. Because the prices for these boxes is too damn high. And I know that meme is old as hell, but
Yeah.
it still applies. Because this is ridiculous.
But then they're charging a premium for that pack as well. Which, I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Well, they're trying to justify it in the fact that this is going to be the most powerful master set ever reprinted, or whatever. On top of the fact that you're getting those box toppers. But even so, that just...
Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't think I'm going to buy one. And and the very, very theoretical if I were to ever buy one, I would be buying it in hopes that it would go up in value. I don't think it'd be worth opening.
And it seems to be like there's a lot of people that are jumping on that bandwagon, which kind of lowers the viability of that as a strategy. Forward. I don't like.
Is everybody just going to be like ditching them for what they're worth and so here's. I mean, I feel like that because it's a limited quantity product, it's probably safe in the fact that you should be able to get your money back out of it. Whether it goes up.
Ow, what's the worst that could happen?
But then we don't even know what the print run is going to be because nobody's going to tell us that.
No, of course not. Unless you have insider information or are in the pool of people who have enough information to go on to reasonably speculate. I mean, they're talking about it going either similar runs to previous master sets, maybe going more because it's the final master set, or the ultimate, which would be just the one and done.
Yeah, just the one and done.
But nothing confirmed or denied with respect to any of that, so.
And it never will be is the problem.
Yeah, of course.
They're still spoiling it, right?
Yes, there hasn't been full spoilers for that. It's just the cards that were previewed as a result of the whatchamacallit?
Box topper
yeah,
promo that they sent out, yeah.
Yeah, and so they were able to show that in its full glory on the announcement stream, which, I'll be honest, as soon as they went through and announced the price tag on the boxes and the set, I just turned the stream off. I didn't even bother watching the rest of it. I'm like, well, you guys have clearly said in your preamble to all of this that this product isn't for everyone. So, alright, I guess it's not for me either. I'm out. Peace, guys. Like, way to go through and alienate a large segment of your player base.
Which, they just released another product kind of like that with the Mythic Edition. I mean, at least there was a non-Mythic Edition.
Yeah, but as has been pointed out, this seems to be the trend moving forward, is that it's less about the creativity expressed in the cards in terms of design and more about the actual presentation and packaging of it.
Surprise, surprise.
Less about the thought and care that actually goes into the product design and more about just wowing you with looks, which is unfortunately a path that they started on years ago, but who would have figured that they would have ended up here?
Yeah, well, that's becoming a very main focus, is milk as much money as you can out of the wealthy player base, really.
Yeah, pretty much. Those that can afford to, so at this point, it really does seem like it's kind of on its way out. Like, if this is this is the peak of creativity, like...
Well, I mean, it's reprints. How creative can you really be with reprints, to be fair, but...
At least this is the last master set.
Yeah, in name.
Yes, of course. They're not going to stop reprinting. They're not going to stop trying to go through and fill in that need for those cards. No. Especially if there's money to be made there.
And they've had other reprint products.
Well, now they're just going to have to go through and repackage and rebrand the whole thing and figure out how they can go through and make that successful and then milk it until its ultimate decline and we end up at the same point that we're at the moment. I wish that weren't the case, but you know.
Oh, Diamond.
And my default is to go for white, but it's like, no, I'm not playing that deck.
I think you'd be kind of wasting it if you went with white as its color.
But that's the deck that I usually play this card in. Because it makes the most sense. Because life gain.
Oh, life gain. I built myself a Singleton life gain.
Oh, you madman. I guess I'm blocking. Hope they don't have any.
I'm trying to think, what one cost pump could they even have?
Exactly.
There are some white ones though.
That's the problem. It seems like a waste to go through a lava coil. It also seems like a waste to sure strike.
So I'm guessing that they've gone vampire tribal.
I guess I'm gonna have to sure strike to get rid of that conquistador.
When it attacks.
Yeah.
Assuming they do, yeah. They're really leaning into the Singleton theme with their name there, though. Monopoly.
Hey, very nice. I like it. Oh. Surest of strikes. The surest of strikes.
I mean, if you're gonna strike, you might as well be sure about it.
Hopefully. May your aim be true and all that jazz, bro. Just would have been more satisfying if it could have taken down something bigger.
Yes.
Oh well.
Gotta stop the bleeding, though.
Yep.
Or slow it down.
These draws are killing me.
I'm assuming this is untested deck?
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Completely. Just slapped together and it's like, oh, those cards look interesting. Why not? Just like all the stuff that they slapped into Ultimate Masters. Hey, with any luck, we'll actually get to go through and play with some of it at GP Vancouver.
Yes, that's...
For like an actual seal deck rather than draft, because as we've seen from our drafts on stream.
Yeah, no, I mean, like... of those options, the option were a Guilds of Ravnica or an Ultimate Master sealed.
Yeah.
That draft was like, yep. It's interesting though they've kind of built a whole GP around it though, because did they do that with any of the other Master sets?
Kind of.
I don't actually remember them doing it. Not that I follow the GPs, you know, so closely.
Which was the one that they went through and basically spoiled it a month or two early by actually releasing it at HasCon. Like, they allowed people to draft that one there.
Right.
Wasn't that 17?
I think it may have been, yeah. But that's not a GP though.
No, but...
Or Magic Fest as it's called now.
Well, I mean, they went through and they basically changed the format for 2 different GPs in order to be able to shoehorn this one in effectively. So, what was it? It was Vancouver, and then what's the other one that they ended up changing? I think it was Prague or something like that?
I actually don't know. I didn't look into...
Yeah, there was 2 of them that they ended up switching, and then you're also going to get to preview it if you happen to be lucky enough to be at PAX Unplugged.
Right. That seems like an appropriate place, though.
Yes, that makes sense. And then, as well, the other thing that goes along with that was... and as well, for the stuff that you can pick up, you could get like a different perspective Liliana of the Veil playmats. Okay. That they're gonna have there, which I believe the one for GP Vancouver is the new Tarmogoyf artwork.
Yes. Yeah. That's that's only for the main event, though.
Yeah. Though, as we saw at GP Vegas, I imagine that you'll be able to buy those as...
Probably?
Probably.
I'd imagine so. I mean, the way it usually goes, if you can't buy them there, that'll probably be on the prize table, or prize wall,
yeah,
just wall/table, of the next GP. Because, I mean, I got the play match from a whole bunch of GPs at Vegas.
That was pretty sweet.
You gotta have all the play mats. I'm not gonna lie, I really want that play mat.
I really want that playmat as well. But I imagine it'll be like the last time they supposed to buy it at the pro shop or whatever else they have there.
Yeah.
Aside from the prize wall.
Aside from the prize wall. Well,
and then as well,
people did have the GP ones on the prize wall as well, didn't they? So.
And then I imagine as well. Well, they had the regular ones as well as the foil ones.
Yeah.
The foil one. Oof.
I wish I had the foil one.
Yeah, I wish I had the foil one too.
which is cool. Which also, you'll be expecting some content from us from GP Vancouver coming up.
Yep.
Which is the 28th
to 30th. So that's something to look forward to in over a month. I mean, it'll probably be New Year by the time that stuff actually... we actually get it out, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Huh. I guess I lava coil.
Yeah. Get July out of the air.
Yep.
Swat it down with a lava coil.
Gone. Be gone, fly. But yeah, as a result of GP Van and the other one, I think it was Prague or Warsaw. I think it was Prague. As a result of them becoming Ultimate Masters GPs, the price tag for them is now like over $100 for the main.
For the main, well,
which I think is the first time that that's actually happened for a GP.
It's been over 100.
Yeah, because it ends up working out to what? From the exchange rate, it's about 115 American.
Yeah, because the price is in Canadian dollars. Which is,
yeah.
Okay, I can't remember how much
for the one that we checked out.
Yeah, for the one we checked out. I can't remember how much the main event cost in GP Vegas actually.
That was because there was two main.
Yeah, there was two. I thought they were about $100.
No, they were less. There were, what was it, like 80-ish?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think it was 80. It was almost 100.
Yeah, like if you wanted to go for the big boy one and get both of them with all the bells and whistles, it was like 250 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
American, whereas it's almost 200 Canadian to get in.
Well, they started putting up the. I started seeing our Canadian LGSs listing up their pre-order prices as well for the Ultimate Masters boxes.
Nice. I haven't actually looked. I looked at 401 briefly, but I didn't actually see the price.
They got it. Guess how much? Actually, no, I didn't see it through 401. It was through Stronghold down the street, and then as well Wizard's Tower.
Right. What are they? 350? 400?
$399.99.
Ooh. What is the American MSRP?
335.
So that's basically MSRP with exchange rate then.
Yep. And tariffs and all that other stuff.
That
we get slapped with now as well.
Yeah. Magic is definitely becoming less viable in our country.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the direction that WotC seems to be taking, it seems to be just less viable for people in general.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you enjoy paper Magic and you want to continue playing paper Magic? You better have yourself a good income.
I mean, the only thing I can say is it's not a standard legal set. So, I mean, if standard's your jam or brawl, then you don't need it. But any other formats, there's viable reprints in that set.
In a lot of cases, ones that are desperately needed, which is why people are so hyped over it. On it, you know, for that honeymoon period of those 3 days before they actually announced what the price tag was for the whole thing. Then that quickly eroded all the goodwill.
And then there was the final kick in the, product was the fact that you can start the packs.
Yeah, that was the slap in the face, and it was just like, really, guys? After all of this, and you're still doing the same things that you were doing, same mistakes that you were making in the first 2 years of the game?
I guess they figured that it wouldn't be throughable with the foil, but I figure with as many years of experience as they have, that they would know that a good test of their product is to take a flashlight and put it under, because that's how people used to search the old packs.
Yep.
It's not like a new technique that someone has sneakily discovered. The only other thing that they could screw up at this point is if the box has become mappable. Like, that's all that they have left, I feel like, to screw up.
Who knows?
Or outdo themselves in bad card quality.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Actually, the card quality better be good on those. can imagine anybody would be quite upset if you spent that much and you get...
Okay, because again, remember that I told you that I mentioned that I just completely clued out. Like,
Right,
I just tuned out as soon as they announced the price tag. I was going through and watching like comments on Twitter after the fact, and people were commenting that the one that they decided to debut on stream,
Right.
they pulled it out of the pack. It was curled out of the pack.
Was it curled out of the pack? No, I thought it was curling on stream. Like they put it down.
I don't know if it was curling on stream or straight out of the pack, but either way, for that to be happening on stream when you're trying to debut the product,
yeah, that's not a.
Come on, like, are you even trying?
Which should also add that, despite the fact we're bitching about all this, it's because we want to see the game do well, not.
It's not coming from a bad place that, oh, this is garbage. I mean, why are we playing this game? We love the game. We want the game to do well, but when it seems like suits and bean counters are the one making the major decisions rather than, like, it seems like the creativity is being slowly eroded out of the game to make way for, well, what's going to make us the most money. Which, before it seemed like they tried to earn that just by putting out a good quality product in the game that you...
Ooh,
nice.
wreckage.
Nice. That good, yo. I mean, it only gets rid of 2 of them, but still.
Yeah, but that's a pretty significant creature.
Uh-huh. Thing is, that means I can bring up the Ferocidons.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
True. I guess I might as well put up the Captivating Crew right now.
So I wonder how many reprints they have in that set from Battles of Ixalan.
They're gonna pull a Masters 25
Exactly.
and start reprinting Ravenous Chupacabras and whatnot to make it more viable and balanced for draft. Well, I mean, that was one of the things that people were going through and bitching about the some of the inclusions in the Mythic slots.
Was it they're just no good for draft?
Well, no, that they're going through and trying to include things for having either complete cycles or to make it balanced for draft, and having the same thing that they were doing in 25 and Iconic, where you're throwing in dollar valued cards in the Mythic slot.
Right.
Especially when you're going through and charging a premium on a product like this, where it's like, okay, realistically speaking, this is $100 more than any other Master set has been. People are like, oh no, they're charging $55 for the box topper card. No, they're charging $100 for it.
Well, yeah.
Let's be honest about it.
Well, it's because there's the blister packs that you can buy from
For
Walmart
$280.
and stuff. Yeah, it's the.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, that's like charging $40 more than you have on any previous Master set.
Yep.
Which, in and of itself, is already a set that's being charged at a premium because you're getting 24 packs for $240.
I always forget that they're only 24 packs.
Yeah,
too. I mean,
it's not a 36 pack. Not what a proper box should be. You're having to eat that as well.
But it's designed for draft.
Yeah.
Well, and I didn't know what I don't even remember who was watching. Because, of course, love to hear what the community is talking about it. But someone was saying that, I think it was the first Masters, or one of the Masters, they printed it and it all sold out. And the reason they did a second run of their draft set was because there wasn't enough to go around to draft. And LGSs weren't holding drafts. Oh, the product. Is that till end of turn, or is that just permanent?
End of turn. Yeah, that's good.
Keep being on the other side of that one. It's like, oh, it's my own creature coming at me.
That is the worst.
They handled it pretty well.
Yeah. Kept their composure.
I mean, I imagine your opponent on the other side wearing a top hat and a monocle. Just based on their name.
That sounds about right.
Just think I should be wearing a rat suit for this.
And the hilarious part is, like, I can't even account to you how many times I've gone through and looked up the name, but I can never remember every single time we get to this. What is the name of the Monopoly Man? It's not Monopoly Man. Like Mr. Penny something. I can't remember.
I know. I should know it too. It's one of those things that's on.
Bloody hell! Google it. It's killing me.
It's like penny banks, something like that.
It ain't money, Penny. What is this nonsense? Come on. I should know better.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
Pennybags. Thank you. Rich Uncle Pennybags.
These days, if you have pennybags, you're not very rich.
Unfortunately not.
Well, maybe in Canada, because those are ancient collector items.
True, true, true. What's the easiest way to do?
What do you have option-wise?
Whatever. Let's just start putting things out. Gain a bit of life.
I've gotten lost in the joys of Ultimate Masters and Uncle Pennybags.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
Oh, he's not rich. That's his first name.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Well, he is rich, but
Uncle Dick Pennybags. What?
Maybe.
Dick short for rich. Shirt. What about Dickard? No, that doesn't work. Deckard. That works. No, wait, that's way too.
Yeah, if that's your last name, that's just ripe for ridicule. Those 1/1s are lifelinkers, aren't they?
There's, yes. The one. Okay. Pridemate must die.
Yes.
Could have ended that earlier, though. Thing is, my math's gonna end up getting thrown off because of that.
The lifelinkers.
Yep.
And now a flying vigilant.
Yep.
Double lifelinker.
Oh, nice. That was good.
Thank God that's not a thing. You can't just get double lifelink.
That will be a thing. You just wait and see. Throw the Hellion?
Actually, random question in this double lifelink. You know, imagine you wouldn't know the answer. What happens if you have double strike and lifelink? You gain life twice or once?
You gain each time it deals damage.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah. But it does actually have to deal damage.
Yes. Same thing with Death Touch.
Yeah.
A 0-something Death Touch is not capable of Death Touching anything.
Ensure that it dies.
They get to gain 3.
So they take 1 damage, effectively. Because of the trample.
Not if they do it like that.
No. Oh. That works out in my benefit. Thank you.
Yeah. It was
7. Damn, I was hoping I would be able to thud them with that. And that's not enough to fully Banefire them either. However, you know what it is enough for? Ferocidon comes out, and then I thud the Ferocidon.
thud to the face. Oh, and that last minute life gain.
Ah. Huh.
That was a wicked win, actually.
I'm surprised that worked. I wanted to go through and fling one of my creatures, but...
Fling, thud.
Same thing.
It all works.
I just didn't know if it was actually going to work. And lo and behold, it did. Ha ha ha. Craziness. So it's interesting to see that this has now become the evolution of what were the Masterpiece lottery cards before.
Yeah.
Were lottery ones that could be, you know, gambled on in a booster box. Now you can get them guaranteed, but you got to be willing to pay the premium.
Yeah, and it could be good and it could be bad. I mean, because some of those cards are worth hundreds of dollars, and some of them are worth
$1.
yeah,
Or less.
So it's like, I know if I ever opened one, I'd get like the worst pull.
You'd end up getting one of those creature lands that people are bitching about. It's like, why did you include those in there? Completionists for the set, for the cycle. No one cares. The other ones are worth like garbage.
Yeah. And who cares about this cycle being completed in the premium version? Completed in the draft sets. Which actually, if you're doing a draft, who gets the box top?
The person who wins the draft?
I mean, that would make sense.
Well, no, that was one of the questions that
Or who-
was
yeah.
validly posed when they went through and announced that this was going to be an Ultimate Masters GP. That there was going to be 2 of them.
Right.
And then 3 if you're including the preview that's going to be happening over at PAX Unplugged. Like, okay, if these booster boxes come with the box topper included, what's going to happen with all those box toppers that are going to be taken out of the boxes when you go through to draft the sets?
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Like, are they going to be giving those away as prizes randomly? Is it going to be a prize wall thing? Are they just going to hold on to them for shiggles? Like,
Yes, well, it's because it's Channel Fireball's decision ultimately
Yup.
for that. Well, I mean, the other one I heard too is that just what does an LGS do? You're selling it pack by pack. How do you price it?
how do you...
Because if you try and break it down per booster box, you're charging more than big box stores.
Yep.
So you're charging too much.
How do you recoup on that whole thing and then still try and keep it on the up and up? Because, again, the packs are searchable.
They're searchable.
So how do you sell that without it, like...
And it says not for resale, sealed.
Yeah.
Yet, WPN has published no guidelines yet on how to even deal with it.
Yeah.
What they want WPN stores to do. I feel like what they're positioning themselves for is they want LGSs to sell the boxes, and they want big box stores to sell the individual packs.
Thing is, LGS, by virtue of being an LGS, should be selling...
The individual packs.
I mean, how else are you supposed to go through and conduct drafts and that kind of stuff as well? Which is, again, supposedly one of the things that they gear these sort of sets towards.
Yeah. And again, what do they charge for the draft then? If they're keeping it.
Well, and that, I mean, that was always one of the issues with these master sets, and it's going to be an even worse one with this, is the fact that the master sets previously were, like, in a lot of cases, too expensive for them, for some LGSs to justify holding them, because they weren't getting enough players coming out to them because the entry fee was so expensive. Now you're slapping another $4 per pack on this. That's an extra like 10, 12, $15.
The thing is, they're not actually worth. If they slap that price on it, they're going to deter people because somebody can go buy those packs at that rate, or at a lower rate from Target,
Yep.
or Walmart, or all the other places that sell it. So the players are going to feel like they're ripped off. But as an LGS, how do you recoup your money? If it's a searchable pack, you know you can't sell it that well either.
Yeah.
It's almost like a good television show. It's left up with more questions than answers. Unfortunately, that's what you want a television show, not in a product.
Yeah. Not in one that you're actually trying to sell to people in the hopes that it's gonna fly off the shelves. Oh, that's just smart. But they're non-tokens, so it doesn't really work for them in that respect. So swing overhead. 6? Oh yeah, it just came up. Alright, I guess we're rest factoring. Do the factor dance. Do the factor dance. Good. Like that.
I love risk fast.
Oh, I like that too. Oh, I just wish I had more mana. Oh, this is okay. Only one creature. Oh. Oh well. I mean, there's no point in pinging that, so I may as well just take out one of their sacrificial tokens.
I mean, it's one less chump for them to jump block with.
Yep. But the ideal move here is to Wizard's Lightning to the face, and then Thud with the Avatar. I mean, just the Thud will do it, but you know.
Maximum overkill!
Combo breaker.
I would love if the game just like had stuff like that when you did it. Just the air horns.
Yeah.
Maximum overkill!
If you could get those things like you got when you were playing Quake or Unreal, when you'd go on kill streaks. Yes. Been too long now.
Add it, Watsy. Direct connect. More polished interface. We don't want that. We want annoying sound effects.
Heck yes, make it happen. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright. We're doing it.
Which, of course, we've gone off completely on the bad news, but the good news of the week is that Direct Connect is coming out. Next Thursday, in fact.
I'm so flippin' excited for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Thank you for making promises that are sometimes too big, Chris Clay. We really appreciate that. Like, seriously, Direct Connect, awesome. So looking forward to this.
We've wanted that since basically day one.
Yeah,
really.
since day one. And I mean, we understand that the game needs to actually get to a point before you can go through and introduce that kind of stuff. So I'm so happy that we're finally at that point.
Yeah, I was very worried. As I said, because I didn't actually get the announcement you told me before the stream, I'm like,
Yep.
you know, when it comes, if it comes.
Well, I mean, you weren't really holding your breath because it's like, well, at this point, they may as well just roll it out once they have the official social functions, which is all tied into their portal app that has been advertised in Guilds of Ravnica, but not as of yet released because...
Advertised heavily.
Yeah, very heavily. So much so that it's actually taking up one side of the booster box, aside from having random inserts in your packs.
And all the decks. Well, I mean, to be fair, I actually went, oh, cool, this is the thing. It's out. I'm going to go get it now. And then I couldn't even find, it took me a lot of digging to even find out what was going on.
Yeah. Imagine how dissuading and disheartening that's going to be for a new player who's all like, oh, hey, I'll check this cool thing out. Oh, I can't.
It's not out yet.
Yeah. Except they're not even going to know that because they're not going to be able to really find enough information to tell them that.
I can't find it.
They're just going to assume that they're not able to find it and then move on and never come back to it. when that gets rolled out, I imagine that's going to be very cool. But in the meantime, we've got Direct Challenge.
We do have Direct Challenge.
So that is going to be cool. And we can actually start going through and... I mean, you can play modes that are offered in the game, but that aren't currently in the game at the time. Yes. So when they go through and phase out Singleton, you can challenge your friends to Singleton as long as you both agree to that.
There's nothing enforcing it, but I mean, your friends you're fine with, but playing with some random player being like, well, let's play Singleton, yeah, you might get burnt. Yeah,
it could happen. And the other interesting thing is for people in similar positions to us going through and streaming,
yeah,
if you tried to play against people who aren't streaming or whatnot, I mean, you could get stream snipers.
That's trure.
Someone who just like, oh hey, I'm just gonna check out what you have in your hand. Oh hey, thanks for that. Yep. It could happen.
Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. I'm sure we'll find a way to be able to play people if they want to play us. So. Maybe we'll do a stream one time where we try and get people to challenge us, but we put in like a massive delay.
We'll see.
So maybe it's like 10 minutes out.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, we still need to get it working between us to make sure that the whole thing is... It's going to go off without any hitches.
Yes.
Because, I mean, this is the first implementation of that system that they're going to have, so... I mean, it's possible there will be hiccups. Hopefully, there won't be too many. But, regardless... It's the step in the direction that we were all hoping for.
Yeah, and it's coming, now, which is great.
Yeah. Like, we're not gonna have to talk about it as if it's off in the far distance future, like next year kind of thing. Just, to be honest, I wouldn't have been surprised if it actually came out like January or something like that.
No, I wouldn't have been surprised.
Yeah. So the fact that we're getting it not only before Christmas, but before, like,
basically when they promised it, yeah. Actually. Well, no, actually, really. Chris Clay has been on point from the first time that we heard him talk about in that interview, which we covered, that he said, well, hopefully about the end of the year, and, well, it's where we're at.
But far enough from the actual end of the year that it's like, oh, hey, this is awesome. Actually coming in a timely fashion. It's coming before U.S. Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And not, GP Vancouver time when it's like, all right, fine, yeah, it's technically this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're also not going through and pulling something similar to a game that we hope to be covering soon, which is Artifact. Whereas, oh, hey, yeah, you guys are going to have access to the closed beta, in October. You guys were running out of October to be announcing the closed beta, and then lo and behold, Valve time took over, and it's a little bit over a week out from when the actual game's supposed to be released, but whatever.
Which again isn't completely unexpected, though. I mean, it's...
I know, but it's like, contrast.
Yeah. Which Artifact closed beta or early preview, whatever. I don't know what to really call it. What are they calling it?
They're calling it a beta, but this isn't really a beta. This is just a preview period for people that actually happen to have the codes. Yeah. It's kind of just like a thank you for the people that were willing to go through and spend the money to go to TI or stand in line at PAX to get the code for the game.
Spend $100 on eBay to get a
that
code.
That too. The few, the brave, the more money than sense.
Really, I gotta start looking at cards and stuff in that and learning more about Artifact.
So, yeah, if you want to learn about Artifact, join us as we learn.
As we learn about Artifact, we will be... Yeah.
It is going to be definitely a steep learning curve and an experience, because, I mean, I had hands-on with it on 2 games. Ganzo watched them. Yeah. We're going into it completely, really pretty fresh, as opposed to a lot of people who will be streaming it from the get-go who have been in the closed beta that's been happening for months, since like March or something.
There's actually people in a closed beta already?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Oh yeah, no, that's been going on.
How did they get in the closed beta?
Because they're influencers, they're streamers, they're players of other things.
Okay. Them influencers.
Yeah. So that's going to be something else to look forward to.
But we're not giving up on Magic.
Heck no. Just looking forward to another game that Richard Garfield has created. Seeing how that one compares and contrasts, it's, as they've stated multiple times, it's not something that's supposed to be a direct comparison to Magic or Hearthstone or any other digital collectible card game. It's supposed to be set in that, but play completely differently. So,
well, I mean, realistically, it's kind of it's a digital card game MOBA. Yep. Is really what they're going for. So it's a mixing of genres.
I don't draw something good here. I think
they're probably gonna take the board.
I got a land. Does that get me anything? No. Bloody hell. I'm not getting any of my low rolling creatures. Like nothing. Because if they swing at me now, that's this is not good. I mean, I'll direct current what, the Silvergill Adept?
Yeah, the Pioneer. I don't know.
Exactly.
And then thud your Diamond Mare.
Yes! Let's do it!
Because that is the optimal move. Said no one ever.
Yes, clearly our Magic the Gathering playing skills will transfer over wonderfully to Artifact. I'm looking forward to this so much. We're gonna be getting slaughtered all the time.
I wouldn't say we're the worst at Magic. We're healthily in the middle of the pack.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Alright, that's a straight concede there. Woo!
Oh, you should have thudded the Diamond Mare, then conceded.
I should have thudded myself with the Diamond Mare.
That would have been even better.
That's something actually that I do often when I'll go through and find myself in a hard spot, and I'm just like, all right, how can I actually kill myself before my opponent does? So in those cases, I'll go through and just like doom whisper myself to death.
Yeah, that's a good one. I love doom whisper.
Doom whisper is awesome. One of the most valuable cards in the set.
Yeah,
understandably so.
I want one in paper. I need to open more sealed Ravnica.
We have to film some openings of Ravnica.
We really do.
We haven't even gotten around to that. As soon as they put out something shiny and something shiny, convenient, and polished as Arena, look how quickly we moved away from doing box openings.
I still enjoy box opening.
Oh, I'm never going to be able to get over that. Unfortunately, that is straight up gambling. Let's be honest about it.
Well, yeah, when we open them like that, yeah, it's straight up gambling. If you're not actually drafting.
Yeah, that is the way to go through and properly open. It's to draft and play and have a whole experience about it.
Which is also fun.
Heck, even sealed deck.
Yeah, sealed is the way to...
I mean, that's our favorite. We love doing some sealed deck.
I mean, honestly, our problem is we've tried numerous times to film live action gameplay between the two of us, and
always ends up with mixed results. I don't know.
What? The last one went well, but one of the cameras died.
Yeah.
But if you want to see us play Paper Magic, definitely let us know in comments on the YouTubes, which is YouTube/Podsixclub. If you're not already on the YouTubes, or in chats, or on the Twitters, or the Instagrams, just not on the Facebooks.
Who is on Facebook these days?
I mean, technically we are.
Technically, but
I mean, you can message us on our Facebook group. We promise we'll probably get back to you in the next decade. But, maybe not promise. We will most likely get back to you sometime in the next decade.
to be fair, and to be honest, I think the account may have gotten suspended due to inactivity.
Yeah, that may have happened too.
We set it up just as a placeholder to hold the name, but I mean, no one here Facebooks. I mean, Facebook is for like grandmothers and extended family, right? Who uses Facebook anymore? I don't even know.
The funny thing about that is everybody's gone to Instagram.
Which is still owned by Facebook.
Which is still owned by Facebook.
Which is... It's maddening how many people don't actually know that both WhatsApp and Instagram are owned by Facebook. People are completely oblivious to that.
Yeah, actually, I didn't know WhatsApp was bought by Facebook.
It was one of those, like, after they went through and spent, like, what, $1 billion on Instagram?
Yeah.
They ended up spending, like, $2 billion or something like that on WhatsApp. Because they're going through and trying to get the foothold on any sort of intrapersonal connectivity that people might have.
They kind of saw what's next, and they're buying up what's next.
Yep. It's like, oh, we're not in that? Okay, we need to. Make it happen.
And I mean, honestly, the best way to get into an industry is to buy an established business.
And at the time, who could have seen Instagram being what it was?
Yeah, I wonder if they saw that or they just lucked out.
I think they lucked out. Is it worth it swinging with the Pyromancer? I don't think it's worth active treason.
No, not this early in the...
Do I swing or do I just wait and risk factor?
Yeah, probably wait and risk factor.
Alright. See how that goes.
Since it's fairly early in the game, I feel like you have a fairly good chance that they're going to let you draw with that 11 health. They might take it, though.
True. Sarkin?
What? I honestly think I've never actually seen that played.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I've seen Sarkins played.
Maybe in limited, but not actually in...
I miss the Sarkins that I used to have.
I need this.
Yeah, pre-rotation.
Yeah. Pre-account wipe. More importantly.
Yeah, it's true.
Would have survived rotation. Wouldn't have survived account wipe.
But hopefully they're not doing it in the next one.
No, I think they've kind of already have it set that by the next one you get to keep them and then they go into the Arena Legacy.
Which should be cool.
Arena Eternal format or whatever the heck it's going to be.
I mean, what would have been a horrible but hilarious thing is if they decided to bring in Legacy now, starting with Ultimate Masters!
Gotta bring it back around. Gotta bring it back around. Woo!
Big money, no whammies. Not that you really lose either way.
No. It's a win-win. Haha, holy crap.
Well, that was... Thank God you drew all that land off the top of your deck.
Oh crap, that was just... That's stupid. Alright, so do I Tormenting Voice and just pitch a mountain then, since I got so bloody many? Because I kind of need them for the Ferocity. Still. That's stupid.
What does the Tormenting Voice do again?
Card draw. Just to try and get further into this. See what else I got.
Yeah, you could.
Bye-bye, Moonton. Moonton! Sure, why not?
Get the bodies out there.
Set up a wall. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Block the Pyromancer. You know you want to.
I mean, it makes no sense for them to do it that way.
Don't stop now!
Alright.
Bonus told me I should do this.
Do a bit more looting. Ditch the circuitous route. Okay. So this deck is all ramp. I imagine they're ramping into dragons?
Or something big and green.
Yeah, I can take two. All the mountains. I don't think there's any point in attacking.
Madness. What madness?
Really reminds me of one of the characters from Hearthstone.
Which character?
What's that one card where the dude has the nose ring?
Sure. Can't picture one with a nose ring. Goblin or something?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, just very much sounds like Sarkin.
I'm not as up on my my horde-based lore.
Nice. Oh, that's not good.
No, not at all.
I wish I had enough mana to like, oh, ha 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 ha. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Okay, this is gonna be good. So I'm taking 8 to the face. Yeah, okay.
Probably not draw.
I would imagine. Cool, 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 cool. Very cool. Look at all those mountains.
You never have too many mountains. Well, actually, yeah, you can.
Okay. Do I take out their Sarkin or do I just go straight to the dome? Screw it, we're going straight to the dome.
You're gonna chump with a single. Is it? It's not trample, is it?
No, it's not.
If only. Of course. Hope you're gonna see it again, but no.
Okay. More looting.
I know what I'm doing.
That's Dingo.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna bug me even more now. I know the sound bites. Oh man. Yeah, this is really bugging me.
Too good. Too good.
I gotta look this up.
Okay.
Sorry,
okay.
everybody.
Perfect. Blocks away.
Not seeing anything. Bugging me.
I just had to try and remember exactly what it was that they said. And that was enough to go through and trigger it off.
Yeah, it was. And I was like,
Yes!
I'll show you unhinged.
I can still put that bug in your ear.
I love goblins in WoW, actually. How they all just build these crazy, like, janky inventions. The whole goblin city is actually a cool place.
That is cool, and that kind of in spirit reminds me of Is It. Oh, they're gonna go for it.
I can't quickly find it. I'm not gonna.
Alright, they're gonna go through and get in for 2. Do they have pumps, buffs, anything? I'm down to 4. Are they gonna double shock me?
I have the land for it.
Was it a lightning strike? Come on, come on. How's it? What's it gonna be? Game has been so close.
Whoa, I didn't. I didn't know that was a thing.
Really?
Yeah. If only had one more shock. You would be able to play it.
I was gonna go through and just gravitic punch them on the next turn.
Well, yeah, no, I mean at that moment right there.
Yeah. They
Until Banefire.
That was perfect. It was just you either do or you don't, and that was just
You don't, unfortunately.
But it was one of those one turn away, so close you could taste it. All right, Chainer's Torment, got 400 gold, and nice, Taj, my man. I need more of those. Slap it in my Boros Prius.
Give it some more gas.
See if that gives it a bit more gas.
Boros Prius.
Woo! Okay. So I guess we do another one then. So, what's it gonna be this time? Already took mono red for a spin. It did alright. Do we go with the one labeled just Singleton? I feel like we've tried the other ones.
What is the one that is just called Singleton?
Let's find out.
Is that the rats?
Maybe. It's the rats. Yeah, it's the rats. But it's not just pure black rats. It's Dimir rats.
Which is hilarious because I actually also made Dimir rats without even like consulting about what we were building.
It's perfect.
I do actually have a pure black rats as well though, which is actually from the last Singleton.
That works.
At least I'm pretty sure.
Lead with the guild gate.
Nice. I actually had the I had the Shockland and I have the Drowned Catacombs too.
Nice.
Singles, but
Well, I think the Drowned Catacomb you end up getting in one of the starter decks.
yeah, I think you do because I don't remember pulling it.
Which, again, still sweet that they're giving you decent usable cards in that.
I'll take any duels they can give me.
Yeah, that is one of the things going into Arena that unfortunately you are starved for, and it feels bad redeeming wild cards on dual lands, but if you're going to be playing anything that's a dual or especially a triple color deck, you're going to need to shore up your mana base. So while it might not feel good at first, it's one of those things that you got to kind of bite the bullet on and be like, alright, well, this is for that long-term payoff.
Or just, I mean, I think the best is to slowly ease into it. Just get some of the rares and just go with some of the commons as you slowly fill out your deck.
Well, I've been fortunate that at least for some of them, though not necessarily in the colors that I would like them to, but I've gotten a good collection of the Shockland. I have the Celestia and the Dimir ones, full sets. Just the other ones that I could certainly use more of, but whatevs.
I have a full set of any. I need to open up more packs.
I think I'm going to throw down the Adept for a decent blocker.
I should just buy 50 packs when I get onto my account.
Do it.
I would, other than I think my best bet is to spread out the cards I get over different sets, and
But then you're not building up your vault as quickly.
that's true. I did that back in the day with Ricks. Just rode the Ricks because you got all the duplicates and it's such a small set that your chances of proccing your vaults.
Playing the numbers game, and it made sense. It's just one of those bittersweet things where the vault just doesn't... It really doesn't seem worthwhile.
No, it doesn't. You know, it always felt bad, and I couldn't truly pin down why. So I was watching someone talking about it. Again, I can't remember who it was. Give them credit if I could actually remember. One of the more popular YouTubers. But it's the fact that, so you get your 5th copy. Say your 5th copy is, you know, a junk mythic or a junk rare. You get 1.1%.
Yep.
But say your 5th copy is a Doom Whisperer.
Yeah.
You still get 1.1%. Where in real life, it's your 5th copy. If it's a Doom Whisperer, that's, you know, 30, 40 bucks that you get that you can go get cards with. It's not equal.
Yeah. It's not just dead weight, it's money in your pocket.
Yeah.
It translates to a heck of a lot more. But because we don't have any of those correlations from the digital to the paper, they're all the same. They're all counted as the same.
Blue Black Rats, yes, and what's up?
Hey, Dagon, how's it going? Yep, we are kicking it with the Dimir Rats. I'm hoping to get a Tetsuko sometime soon here, but we'll see.
Yeah, because because what's the name of that card again?
Tetsuko Mizawa.
Right.
I mean, come on, he's the one that brought back Nicole Bolas.
Like mono black rat's nice.
Nice.
Going 5-0 every time.
Well, I mean, we just had a kick at the go with mono red aggro, and that one did all right, but it seemed to run out of steam or get flooded.
Yeah, it was. You got some wins, but it wasn't very aggro.
No, it wasn't as aggro as it should have been. All right, more rats. Get the rats out. Riggedy rats.
I mean, you can never have too many rats.
Yeah, no, I really could use a Vanquisher's banner. That would be fantastic in this, but it is.
Yes.
They are so susceptible to board wipes. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta not be too aggressive with the rats. That was some of our early problems we had with that first one, when we realized, hey, we can use rats in Singleton.
It's like, that's actually a thing? Holy crap! This is broken! It's part of the way the game works. The card dictates it.
Yep.
Do what the card says, so dang it. Yep. Yeah, Memphitic Vapors, Chain Whirler. What was the Cosmotronic Wave? I think it was in red.
Which one's that?
The one that deals one damage to creature, and then I think prevents them from blocking.
Oh yeah.
Now there's a number of decent ones for going through and wiping out a board of rats. So yes, it is definitely something that you kind of build with those things in mind. Trying to shore up your rats. I mean, it's kind of like in that case, maybe Tajik wouldn't be so bad with the rats since they can't get pinged outside of combat damage.
Yeah, that's the one that gives.
The one that I just opened.
Yeah, I know the one. I can't remember what it does.
Prevents all non-combat
Right.
damage.
But that's red,
Yes.
white. So there's that white card too that makes it so you can't target any other creature.
Yeah, throw Shalai in there.
Yeah, but I guess that would. Chain Whirler is still gonna ping everything.
Unfortunately. This is pretty board stally here. Really could use that Tetsuko.
Oh, that would be just amazing. That would be the turning point.
Well, that would just be drop Tetsuko and then kill in one swing.
Like that one match where I think I was talking to you, and that's what the opponent did. And I just kind of went, "Wait, what just happened? When did I die?"
Didn't even notice it as it was happening. It was just like, wait, what? Huh? 1 second too late. You just catch it out of the corner of your eye. Oh, I'm dead. Which that will be hopefully something that they'll be introducing soon. Some sort of tracker.
Or for like what's happened in the. Yeah, that would be nice because. I've had that. You get up to go to the bathroom because you're playing a lot of Magic. On another turn, you come back, you're like, how? What? How did this happen? How has the board state gone from me looking like I'm winning to like, how do I restabilize?
You got to go through and Sherlock Holmes the whole thing out by looking through your graveyard and their graveyard and exile zone.
Yeah,
trying to piece together what was cast when to get to that point.
But of course, you've walked away, so you've come back to a timer, and you don't have time to piece it together.
No. That's something that you're doing over the next couple of turns that you're playing.
That's true.
Wait, what? I mean,
Yeah, that's you.
crap. Shouldn't the timer be on my side then? I'm confused.
Yeah, there's still some weird issues around the timer.
I confouzled. They're doing it. Well, I guess I kind of have to block now, don't I?
Do you?
How much is that for?
18, isn't it?
I think you're right. Alright, let's see what happens.
They have no mana.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
18, right? Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we can math. 19. Oh wait, was that 18? Was I
That was
already
18.
down to 1?
Yeah, you're already down to 1.
Yeah.
Or which already
19.
19. Yeah, you're already down 1.
Not down 2, 1. Down 1 from starting. Okay.
I feel like they.
Are they gonna shock me?
But maybe.
Oh wait, what are they? What are they? Yeah, they're adding mana, right? It's Prospector.
It's 2. 3. What?
Did they time out accidentally while they're going through and trying to go off? Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
That's insane.
I think they may have had me, but then timed out.
Never have I ever wanted so badly to like know what's going on the opponent's side.
Oh!
Did they just miscalculate? I've done that before.
I don't know and I want to know. Oh, man. Okay, well.
Mythic.
Okay. Okay. I remember seeing many spicy decks that had that thrown in there.
I don't think I've seen that one played. I know. Actually, I'm thinking I know Rick's. I know cards with merfolks on them. I'm like, I don't recognize this one.
That was, I remember seeing decks built around that were leveraging it plus on Dominaria or slightly before. They were going through and leveraging that with no, it was the Rick's flip card land that when you use it to cast instant sorceries, it double the spell.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So they were using that with life gain to effectively mill you out. Because they could go through and like cast that card and then it would double or triple in some cases. So then, oh, draw 7 cards. Draw another 7 cards. Draw another 7 cards. You draw 27 cards, right? Or 20s, however many cards. And
Yeah. That's basically half your deck.
yeah.
At the get-go. But imagine that with Psychic Corrosion.
Yeah.
Would be nasty as well.
Psychic Corrosion and what was the other one? Drown Secrets?
What's Drown Secrets?
That's the one from Rick's that whenever you cast a blue spell.
Oh, the double one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So bad. I'm so bad with the names. Yeah, interesting.
Alright.
Got this. 5-0.
Singleton.
Oh.
Singleton is one of the best formats that they have in MTG Arena. You build a 60-card deck out of standard cards, but other than basic lands, you can only have one of each card.
Unless the rules specifies otherwise.
As is the case with Rat Colony.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is the one outlier in all of that draws so much ire from basically everyone.
Well, it's pretty OP when it's like, yeah, you can have as many as you want.
It seemingly undermines the whole spirit of the mode, but then by that same token, you can easily play around rats. Yes, the format seems to be overrun with rat colony decks, which is why a lot of people kind of get upset about it, because it's supposed to be a singleton, a one-of format, and every other deck seems to be a rat colony deck. Case in point.
be fair, it's actually one of the first places that rat colony decks really started popping up in Arena.
Well, the thing is, I remember running into them before Singleton, which is why I ended up building my
Well, yeah, I know
rat
that.
colony deck. It was just you come across something that is so astounding, and you're like, "Holy crap! I want to see if I can do that myself." Should be, but I'm not.
Yeah, I don't have one of mine either. I don't think I have a copy of it.
I'm pretty sure I do. But I mean, if you're going through and playing something, I mean, if you're going through and playing a deck with a white in it or something like that, like you can throw in whatchamacallit, excellent bindings, and that can go through and completely lock out a rat colony deck.
Yes.
Thief of Sanity is something that I should have thrown in here. That is one spicy card, and it's a pain in the butt to play against. You see all of your good cards going into the graveyard, and like, wait a minute, what did my opponent actually keep to play against me? Oh crap!
Just trying to think, yeah, I hate that. It's like,
Yeah, that one's ugly.
and I'm never happy with the one that they choose.
I could Mind Rot, I could Divest, or I could Rat Colony.
You can rat colony and
And
divest.
Why not both?
The best of both worlds.
Take a look at their hand. Ooh. That's good, but I think I want to get rid of the War Leader.
That's gonna come back to bite you. Agreed. Anything that lets you see the other player's hand, I think, is OP.
Yeah. I think I'm going to skip on this one. Build up my board presence a bit more.
Because, yeah, I mean, having your card thrown out, that is really annoying. But having basically no secrets?
Yeah. Ideally. We'll see what opponent plays. And what I draw.
Your opponent's got a Jace avatar. They might be trying to rot your mind.
No! For insanity. And that's the nice thing about playing Arena, is that you don't have to go through and, like, you know, go through and jot down what cards they had and then start ticking them off as they disappear. It's like, no, it's readily visible to you right on the screen.
Yeah, it's handy. You ever try and remember what you saw in the hand?
I'm kind Clarion, crap. Horseman's crap. Non-creature. Do I Rat Colony and then Spell Pierce? I imagine that there'd be heroic reinforcements on. Because if I'm Mind Rotted, I could go. No, they pick which one.
Yeah, they picked the two.
All right.
Honestly, yeah, that's probably your best bet. And then if that's not what they play, you'll have a bit more of a chance with Mind Rot.
So I'm hoping that they're gonna go through and drop the reinforcements, then I can Spell Pierce that. There we go.
And you would be correct.
Because that, like, yeah, that completely nerfed any effect that they had going on right there.
If you Mind Rot them and they ditch the two you can't see, it's basically the best you could hope for.
Yeah. All right.
What is that card?
Oh, Deafening Clarion?
Deafening Clarion. Okay. I couldn't actually read what it was. I could just see the casting cost.
That card is brutal. And they decided to ditch Response and Moonton.
So
They're holding on to that Clarion. They're hoping that that's going to be the board wipe that they need. In which case, do I just throw everything right now? In case they try and wipe me?
yeah, it's probably a good move. It also kind of takes some legs out of the wipe.
Yep.
Is it worth 3 mana to wipe one? Well, it might be if that's all they have. No, they're gonna.
That's the thing, if I can build up quick enough, then it's going to be worthwhile for them to try and do so.
You're hoping that they hang on too long or board wipe too early, really, is...
Or I can pull surprise Tetsuko and be like, haha, I caught you with the pants down. Now there it comes. That makes me wonder what they have in hand. Oh, it's a Banneret.
I was gonna say, my guess is probably something not very powerful. Knowing that you're playing Rat Colony, knowing more rats are coming out, that's kind of an early board wipe. That's less value than they would have if they'd played it that other turn that you could have prevented it if that's what they'd played, but...
It's true. It's very, very true. Crater Maker. Maker Crater. Really want another land so I can profit.
Profit without question mark in it?
Well, I don't know. It might be one of the steps in there that I overlooked.
Well, no, it's the getting the land is the question mark. Oh, the underpants gnomes.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. Land, question mark, question mark. Twilight Prophet, question mark, question mark. Ascend, question mark. Draw a card, profit. That's how that works, right?
Seems legit.
Come on, land. Because the Twilight Prophet will survive a lot. Well, extra bit of life.
Actually, I built my Demir rats so quick, I don't even remember everything I threw in it.
Oh! Wow, really? You pinged my rat for 5.
But can't they also ping the other rat, too?
What? How?
No, with the other, with the goblin, the 2/2.
Oh, that one? Yeah, they could. Sacrifice.
Oh, they have to sacrifice. Oh, I missed the sacrifice.
Guild Gate. Alright, I guess we're gonna...
The first time I looked at it, I missed that it said sacrifice. I'm like, wow, that seems broken.
Yeah, that would just be way too OP. I mean, I know they printed a lot of good stuff at lower rarity in Guilds of Ravnica, but that's just getting crazy. That is just ridiculous. Come on. Okay, what am I getting? What do I want to draw next?
The Deal Whisperer actually wouldn't be a bad one. Ravenous Chupacabra. Some removal. It's probably would be good. Or some kind of counter.
Ah. They dropped Taj in response.
But that's non-combat damage, right?
Yeah.
So
Combat damage still goes and destroying creatures still works, right?
yeah. Yeah, because destruction is not a combat, it's actually no what you'd call it. But not combat damage.
It's an effect.
An effect, yeah.
No blockers. Blockers and no blancas.
It would have been useful a turn ago.
That would have been useful a turn ago. So do I profit or do I hold the scatter? I think I profit.
I'd profit because they have nothing in their hand. Maybe they have gonna get a creature next turn, maybe not.
Is it worth swinging with the rats? Now I'm gonna hold on a little bit longer. It'd be nice if I could hit that Ascend trigger. It'd be really nice if I could hit that Ascend trigger. Then comes the Drain. 'Cause yeah, that card is just... Twilight Prophet is push. A little OP.
I'm actually pretty sure that Twilight Prophet is a card that made it into my Demir.
It's just that bloody good. Doesn't matter if you're playing vampires or not. It does its thing. Especially in a deck like this where you kind of want to go wide. It really lends itself to that with the Ascend trigger.
Yeah, it's interesting looking at your deck list because I can see there's certain things that I put in and certain things I did not put in. Actually, interestingly enough, we differed more on the blue cards. I have almost everything I think you have in black is in my deck. I've seen.
Gonna swing in for 9, eh? I could kill it right now. Can't.
Like, yeah, they don't have the land. Wait, what is... They can't get mana from the other one, can they?
No.
No, it's cake. So yeah, it's probably worth it. 1 cost white pumps.
Do I just take... I'll take... Yeah, we'll see what happens. That way I'm not sacrificing all the rats, but it's half of the rats. Perfectly balanced. As all things should be. Alright, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Okay.
Definitely an interesting move.
Really is dependent on what the heck I draw at this point. Well, they can make that first strike now. Because they can still pump this up, make that 6 for its... That'd be lethal. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna block. Actually not quite lethal, but close enough that it'd be not comfortable. I'd be within showing distance. Scatter. Like, right, I have that power. I can do that.
Prevent them from playing magic.
As is the way for blue mages. If only I had vigilance, which I don't.
You only have 10 rats left. What? You have 42 cards in your deck, so bonus points for that.
Woohoo! Yeah, no blockers. Come on, give me something. That was not what I meant.
It is something, to be fair.
I know.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah, I wasn't specific enough. Doggone it. Alright, so next we chump, and then...
It's like that shopkeeper. Ask him, give me anything you can for free. So he slugged me in the face. And he sent me a bill for it, so it wasn't even free.
Oh, come on. That's false advertising.
I know.
So to be fair, you asked for it and it wasn't advertised. Damn it.
Turns out the bill was free.
Gotcha. Well, snap.
Gotta...
Kinda have to at this point. Doom Whisper would be great right about. Or Vraska's Contempt.
Yep.
Lich's Caress.
Yep. Ravenous Chupacabra.
That'd be great. Murder.
Murder.
Mida. It's Mida.
Tatsuko would be okay.
Ow! That hurt. I was counting on that.
Ooh, this really comes down to your next
Yep.
next pull. Yay! But you're only 1-1, right?
I don't remember. Let's find out.
Yeah, 3 losses. So
Okay. Okay.
time to do or die.
Come on, spicier rats. Thank you for the vote of confidence take on. Come on, rats.
At least one of us believes it.
To be fair, I haven't really been practicing my magic that much this week. I've been lost in a world of platformers.
Oh, nice with platformer.
I've been going back to some older ones. What was I playing? I was playing the Double Dragon remake that they put out a couple of years ago. Actually, like 3 or 4 years ago at this point.
Oh wow.
That one was interesting.
What costs $500?
What cost $500? What cost $500?
Used.
I'm confused now too. Is that how much Ultimate Masters is costing?
They've upped the price again.
Again? I keep him guessing about what color I'm even playing. But yeah, that was a relatively quick, short game. So after I wrapped up Double Dragon Neon, I moved on to... I tackled Abyss Odyssey for a bit. That one was fun, but I've gotten stuck in a Hollow Knight hole. Because that game, okay. I suck at platformers, but that game is good. I'm garbage at it, but that game is fun.
I've never actually played it, but I've analyzed a lot of its elements. It's actually one of the heavy inspirations for things that we've taken for the platformer we've been building for the last 2 years now, actually.
Good inspiration. That is solid game.
Yeah.
Like, I'm straight trash at it. I will be the first one to admit so, but...
Oh, I'm so trash at platformers. But the thing is, funny thing we'll get is like, the guy I'm developing with will make puzzles that I can't actually do because I'm so crap at platformers.
that is definitely an interesting part of development when you're going through and designing the game that the development team itself can't actually finish.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I've been doing a lot of AI stuff, which that's fun. You screw that up, you build something that's just like, well, this is unfair. It knows where I am when I don't know where it is.
Like, I could ghost form and get in for 8.
But it's only 8.
Put them down to 3.
That's true.
And after that, anything that I hit them with is pretty much lethal.
That's
so
true,
unless
yeah.
they can get enough to actually completely cockblock me.
No, that's a good point. And you've still got that deadly visit that you can't afford. Unless you get a land.
I mean, that's why we went with the blue shenanigans in this. It was going to be that little bit of tip of power that's just going to shift it in my direction. For shenanigans 6. Demanding Dragon! Yeah, I can take 5 to the face.
I really want to land. Oh, Because that's not a... Yeah, it is. No. Because they block every one of your rats. I mean, you probably want to play the rats.
Because I would only be getting through with the Chupacabra.
Yeah, you're only getting through the Chupacabra.
And then they can swing back for 9.
You're also wiping all the rats, too.
Yeah, I know.
What's Radical Idea do?
Draw. Something best done at the end of their turn.
Yeah.
Screw it, let's go for it. Kamikaze!
Get the 2. Well, I mean, they're only going to have the Phoenix left over.
Yep. The Phoenix is the only thing surviving.
Very owl-esque Phoenix.
The most owl Phoenix that I've ever seen, but then, I mean, I've never really seen that many Phoenixes to begin with.
That's true.
Other than those portrayed here and in other fantasy tropes.
I mean, fine. You can argue with other fantasy tropes. Fine, they've taken their own interpretation. But they have other Phoenixes in Magic that aren't owls.
Even the most current one, the one that everyone thought was garbage and turned out being an actually really good one, Arclight Phoenix.
Yeah, that's a Phoenix.
That one looks more like a bird than an owl. Oh, oh, oh. Nice. That's how they get me. Nah, come on, return the Chappy Kubra. Swing with the Phoenix. No swinging with the Phoenix. Okay. That was a bit surprising.
That was a mistake on that part. Too deadly, is it? The Sphinx?
I think so. I think that's the best play here.
Because you can afford to take the 4.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you're gonna surveil, so you'll at least get to fix your draw.
Gone.
Yeah, you want that rat.
Heck yeah.
Them daddy rats.
Alright. See how she goes. If I can double down on the rats and hold on another turn, then that should be...
I guess the real question is that possible for them to win? Sorry, there was the pun came and I had to let it go.
Solid. It is definitely possible.
But is it? I'm sorry, I'll stop.
I don't have a good way to reword it so that it works in response. Dang it. So they can then swing for 9. That still leaves them completely open. Do I profit or do I double rat?
Probably double rat.
And even drawing a land right now wouldn't be the worst because then I get Radical Idea.
Yeah. The thing is, you'll have Ascend if you profit next turn.
Oh.
But there's your land.
Okay, so with the land, then
Then
it's
it's
Ascend.
Ascend.
I guess I kind of have to then. Now we let it sit.
I hate this when you get a game that you've got them down to 1 and then it's like, oh, they're stabilized.
If they can't go through and get rid of any of my creatures, and if they can't put anything else out on the board, I could swing with everything and at least get in the one that I need.
Yeah, you just need a one creature advantage over them to win.
But that's the worst part, because they could be sitting there holding a bolt or something else to return something to hand. So I swing out, leave myself completely open, and then they return for, how much would that be? 16, so that would be lethal.
That's lethal, yeah. The best option for you to get that advantage is if you can get removal.
Yep. If I can get rid of the Zahid, because I need double removal to get rid of the Phoenix decisively, at least.
Yeah, you can't even have that blocker on.
See, this is where this pays off. That's it. That's game. Doom Whisper for the win. Which, again, would have been, like, solid to have played anyway.
Yeah, like, before even realizing that was probably up, like, ooh, Doom Whisper, nice draw. It's like, oh.
Ah! Thank you. That Twilight Prophet paid for itself. Woo!
And that's how you profit.
Cha-ching!
Bring it full circle.
Dang rights.
If you want to bring it truly full circle, that's how you profit without selling a crappy master set.
And again, the master set looks great, as has been pointed out in many other places. If you took the master set and completely removed it from the price tag, people would love it. But no, that's not what happened. WotC is their own worst enemy.
Definitely on the top of the list for enemies. I feel like it's like number 1 is every other TCG, number 2 is WotC.
Yep.
With threats to magic.
Yep. The only difference is you do not get the ultimate box topper in that case, which is the fancy, nearly full art cards that everyone's been losing their minds over, and is really one of the really strong motivating features to really buying into the set. No, it's not worth $55, depending on which ones you get.
Yeah. Of course, they're searchable. That's the big problem.
That's the big slap in the face, really.
Might as well test them.
Yeah, it's really hard to justify it when you look at it from that perspective. Oh, do I get rid of the Maverin or do I get rid of the Shalai?
Probably the Shalai.
Yeah, get rid of Shalai. Doesn't look like they have enough vampires to make it worthwhile. Yeah, I mean, you get a full art Karn, you get a full art Liliana, you get a full art Tarmogoyf, you're laughing. You get a full art one of the creature lands that's worth like $1, and you're gonna be crying.
So much so. But even when you get one of those higher value cards, it's something that's going to be dropping in value just by the fact that there's more of them out there.
True.
How much? I don't know, because we don't know what print run is going to be.
I think that one comes out now. Go all in. Well, and the thing is, as they pointed it out, comparing this to previous master sets, like, the prices do drop for most of those cards that are reprinted across the board.
Yeah.
But it's a dip. It stabilizes itself back out, so in a year, 2 years, they're going to be there, or even more so.
What's up, Mr. Giggles?
Hey, Mr. Giggles, how's it going? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's going good for us. How's it going for you?
It will drop the value of the regular cards, but it, as they pointed out historically, the cards dip. They bounce back, and then they usually end up becoming more expensive after the fact. I think I'm gonna get rid of that Maverick.
Yeah. Reorganize the chats there.
Oh, where did the other one go? My bad, my bad. Get out of there. Dude!
first pro invite this year.
Congratulations!
Yeah.
That's flippin' awesome. I'd be happy if I got invited to my LGS to play.
You get invited all the time for the low fee of the entrance to the event.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Well, I mean, to be fair, you also have to pay for any of these events as well. And as they've pointed out, as has been the controversy for this recent one, what used to be promo things that they gave away, like T-shirt and water ball and whatnot, they're charging.
Really?
Yep. Well, there's Barracks. Not Kickered, but that's Barracks.
So what's the first event you get to play in then?
Legacy, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I fully understand being excited and nervous about that.
First time for any of that kind of stuff is going to be nerve-wracking. But, like, the excitement over getting in and getting invited, that's
awesome.
Flippin' awesome, but personally, I'd be nervous as heck just over Legacy in itself because so out of depth in that. Such a large card pool.
I'd argue sometimes about my depth and standard.
Mono black life game. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't even really know what the viable metas are in Legacy.
No,
I just remember reading recently that it seemed like a lot of stuff that's popping off in Modern or Legacy seems to be variants from Modern that people are kind of backporting with, you know, the larger card pool.
makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know how this one's gonna end up faring here. They are definitely outsizing me. Very rough situation at the moment.
Yes.
Ooh, Deadly Visit. That's good. That's good. That's good. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of the Barracks. In that case. Well, let's just. Do I swing?
Leave yourself.
Do I swing with one? I need to chip.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Well, if you're deadly visiting the
I could deadly visit that, but I think this is a more imposing threat right off the bat.
Oh, standard during Thuros. Nice. Actually, one of the sets I came back in.
Hey.
Just for tabletop, but
The thing is, you had so many returns.
that's true.
I went pretty cold turkey for a long time there.
Actually, it's the digital offerings that kept getting me.
When you make it convenient and fun, which Arena has been really great for that.
Actually, I remember when the first duels of the Planeswalkers showing up on the Xbox market and just being like, oh, I remember Magic from being a kid. I'll check that out.
This is dicey. Oh, that flyer's gonna be the death of me. Oh crap.
You really need to get Titsuko.
Yeah. Same casting cost, not quite the same card. Though at least that can take down an Natalia if they swing.
It's true. But that still doesn't leave you in a good situation, though.
No, I'm still decidedly... Lyra!
Oh! I need to stop looking away from the screen. The second I look away from the screen for a second, something crazy happens.
Well, again, remember, we run this deck as a joke. I wasn't expecting to get very far. Yeah, I have to.
I was expecting you to go all the way to the top.
Rise into the top. Nope, not gonna happen. That takes down Lyra. That lets me hang on a little bit longer.
With the hope of maybe turning it around.
I think I swing all out here.
Yeah.
If I can get in for at least 10.
Because they have to block, too.
Yeah, and then they can't actually activate the first strike on Tajik, so Taj is gone. If I can hold on like this. Yep. How long have we been playing?
A long, long time.
I got in mid-90s, right around, I guess, tail end of Revised, beginning of 4th. And then I wrote it out till, like, say, Mirage Visions. Though I did kind of come back a little bit until, like, I think Stronghold? Something around there.
Yeah.
Like, intermittently, just because my friends were also playing it, but...
Whereas I came in right during Urzus.
Yeah, and then, I mean, after I walked away from it, after Stronghold, I decidedly put it away until coming back last year.
Yeah, you took a long break.
Yeah.
I played then as a kid, and then like I said earlier, I played all the digital offerings. All you need is a rat. That's true.
One rat.
One rat would seal the deal, but it's not what you got.
No, I'm instead getting a watery grave.
How about you, Mr. Giggles? How long have you been playing for?
Nice.
Nice.
Ah, Ravnica. Getting everyone with those feels going back again to Ravnica. Some emberries. But to be fair, Guilds of Ravnica has been an outstanding set.
It's been so much fun.
Surprise! So now it's gonna cost me to attack.
Have the land, but two more rats would be good.
Can I double draw rats?
On Sarah's ring. No, that's
That's
life gain. So now that's stabilizing. Oh, profit. Which at least you have the ascend.
Thing is, I'm not really going to be able to benefit from it because the card's going to end up dying before I can benefit from that.
It's only working for the unhinged lands.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have a couple, like 3 or 4 of the unglued lands, but the unhinged lands are beautiful. They went even fuller frame on those ones, though not as balls to the walls. They went on unstable. I mean, just borderless completely, which is kind of like, you know, hinting towards what they ended up doing with these masterpieces for the Mythic Edition of Rav and now for the Ultimate Masters. So interesting to see how they've paved the way for it.
I believe other TCGs already had the full art ones.
Yeah,
and there was the contraptions also from Unstable to Reform.
True.
Those were beautiful.
Getting those ones in foil.
Yeah. Johnny.
Alright, so that's lethal. Well, I'll allow it.
I don't think you have a choice.
No, I'm allowing them. Yep. Come on, don't you see all the counters that I have in hand?
Copy of Distrud Lily.
Ooh, nice. can do nothing here except laugh. It's over. It's
Ah,
over.
pay the 2 to attack. The planeswalker. You gotta pay 2 to attack.
Yep, it's our. It is over.
Yep.
I'm just going through the motions here. Are they? Gone. Never know how it's gonna end up going with this. And Singleton is fun just because it's so jank.
Yeah, so jank.
I mean, rats kind of removes the jank out of it, but rats are a joke.
Little bit, tiny bit of jank removed, but not all.
All right, so ooh, what's
Double
this?
rare.
Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Ooh, Commander.
Ooh, nice.
What are you running for Commander? Elder Dragon Highlander! And an Assure Assemble. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. I like it. Well, that has been a tour through Singleton with the jank decks that I slapped together before this. But there's still more Singleton to be had. Golgari Lichlord. Oh,
Nice.
nice. Golgari is so good with the whole Graveyard Matters and just bringing things back and some of those Reanimator decks that I've been coming across, those things are mean. So, nice choice.
Fortunately, not fought a Reanimator.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, so I think we're going to do the Swapperoonie.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a very short break and switch accounts and stretch our legs and use the washroom and whatnot, and we'll be back for more Singleton.
Yep, so stay tuned and hope to catch you when we are back, which is going to be ever so shortly. So until then, here, check out the message so that you can get some free packs for Ravnica and MTG Arena.
If you haven't yet. And we're back! Back for more Singleton.
Oh yeah, continuing on with the Friday Night Magic in MTG Arena.
Now it's my turn to get wiped.
You offer yourself as sacrifice to the Singleton gods?
Oh, what should I play? These are the ones I built last Singleton, and I don't actually remember what's in them. And these ones I threw together this morning, and I don't remember what's in them.
Naturally.
I think I should go with the life gain, maybe.
Go for it.
What do you think?
It's different from what we've done so
Yeah,
far,
let's go for
so... I mean, we went with the red aggro. That wasn't so aggro.
I realized that my Demir Rat deck didn't show up there. I must have messed up on that.
Whoopsie doodle. We can take a look at that later.
Yeah, figure out what I did.
But for now, we are back at it with what could be the best format in Arena at the moment, depending on what they have rotated there.
It's as close as you get to Brawl, or yeah, it's not really close to Commander. I want to say Commander, but it's closer to Brawl.
It's Brawl minus a commander.
I think I'm gonna keep it.
Despite not having the black mana,
Yeah,
it's still got.
I've got that Pride Mate.
I think it's doable. Hello.
Yeah.
Booyah!
Still gonna Pride Mate.
Heck yeah. It's now a well-timed moment of craving and you're laughing.
Of course I'm fighting rats. That couldn't be any more...
You've got an Excellence Binding, right?
No. Didn't put one in here. Who are our commanders? Neither of us have actually built a commander deck.
Yeah, don't have any proper commander decks other than the precons that we've gotten. Closest that we've gotten has been the Brawl decks that we managed to slap together that we were trying to come up with gameplay footage
That's
from.
true. Yeah, I was using Muldrotha as my commander in that.
Which I really like Muldrotha as a commander. That's spicy. And I was running Merfolk, so naturally I had Kumena.
I think I should Moment of Craving them and get the damage. As opposed to going for the...
Yeah, do it.
Stop those rats from building up. I can't remember the name of the
Take action.
commander deck that I like playing. It's from the second anthology, and it's the red. It's the all red one that has a planeswalker as a commander.
So definitely not a Traxa.
No, it's not a Traxa.
That was the one that I was just like fixated on and wanted to get that set for, and then I completely ignored all the other decks that were in that.
That's Breed 2000 as
Yep.
yeah.
Which ones were in Anthology 2? Because I don't remember. Oh, rats.
We do not play D&D at the moment, but we've talked about it so many times, and
I've got my player's manual that I'm going through and reading. It's so hard to go through and organize everyone's schedule to actually make it happen.
yeah, it's so true. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the full.
But I mean, not even getting into the newest edition, I mean, they have the Ravnica D&D kit out now that I believe is out as of today, which looks really sweet. I know that was another one that Cardigan was talking about us going through and getting on to try and make a series out of.
Yeah, D&D. Damage coming at me.
Oh, was it built from scratch with Doretti?
Yes. Built from scratch. That's the one I've been playing.
Scrap Savant.
I'm assuming you've been playing DAD? I guess it does work, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yep. And as opposed to N.
I gotta
Yeah.
do the double and I'll take the 6 for now. At least I'm gonna
It's doable.
I'm gonna get that up to 4. My next turn, this is gonna become a 6.
And I mean, that's the thing. It's like the Ravnica D&D set is something that people have been asking for years. So much so that they've come up with their own sort of homebrewed play guides for playing D&D within these different planes and worlds that Magic has to offer. But they've never actually capitalized on it until now.
Seems like a no-brainer, really, considering that they control both IPs.
Yeah. And I mean, considering that they've had people from the, what do we call it? The D&D writing team working on Magic for, this has been now since at least Innistrad, I believe. Or, sorry, Return to Innistrad.
I don't like this at all. I don't want to double block. If I single block, I'm taking 12. But then this is going to go in the air, and I can get 6 back on the next turn. I don't think I could stabilize this, really.
You need to block.
I need to block. The question is, do I double or do I...
I don't think you double.
Gamble, 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 gamble.
Gamble, gamble, gamble.
Vigilance.
It's not visual. Doggone it.
I gotta go like this. Have to,
I am proud.
I got a -2 it. I gotta return something to the... And it might as well be a healer hawk.
You can still fight.
And I still can't attack, because I'm dead no matter what.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Alright, well.
Oh, yeah, thanks for coming by and giving us the follow.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely thank you for joining us in the chat here and chatting along. And congratulations on the invite. That is awesome. Really happy for you on that. That is something that, I mean, I wish we could aspire to.
Yeah, you can aspire to. A reminder, chief.
So yeah, best of luck on that, Mr. Giggles, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Wow, this is literally all rats.
Yeah, it's just nothing but rats.
I'm still going through the motions.
Rat all the things.
Woo!
I wasn't expecting that, but then I'm not surprised either.
No, me neither. One was all rats too. It was the deck that's in our most notorious video.
Yeah. Yeah, that. So that's what it feels like.
Actually, I feel like, at least as far as being on streams, I'm the one who seems to get the rat hate.
Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you.
Boy, I know you're pulling the strings with Watsy.
Don't tell him.
Just call up your buddy Chris and you're like, hey Chris, just match this Ganzo guy with all the rats.
Just nothing but rats, right? That's all there is in this format anyways. It's nothing but rats. Singleton's an all rat party all the time.
As our YouTube thumbnail would suggest at the moment.
I guess so.
I mean, what else maybe? It's not like it's immediately useful, but...
It'll pay off.
Yeah. Well, depending on what I get, I might actually need that card draw in the next turn.
Here's hoping it works
Wow, yeah.
out. Come on, Hawk. Do some healing. Nah, can't pay.
I'd love to pay 2 to draw a card.
That would be fantastic right about now.
But, nope.
Not gonna happen.
Interesting.
Card draw shenanigans.
No.
Definitely gonna pay it.
This time I will go for it.
Hey! That's good.
Yeah, that is good. I have one option in hand for next turn, but that's still one option. It's better than 0.
Here's hoping that they tap out.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I hadn't thought about that.
They are playing in the blue, and the blue is the shenanigans. Ah, okay.
They were eyeing it a lot. I had a feeling that was coming.
At least they used it on that, not your landing.
That's true.
Hopefully they don't have an answer to landing.
Let's hope I can out-life game them.
Yes. An unkickered Drake.
Of course it's an unkickered. Sure.
Wise knots.
Still, I can't believe I had never even thought to click on those.
Really?
Yeah, you doing it earlier today. It's the first time I've ever seen that. It's not like Hearthstone boards. Hearthstone boards, I click everything.
But why?
What's
the difference between this and Hearthstone boards?
Well, remember, I used to click on everything in the beginning, but it just was not rewarding, so I stopped.
It didn't do anything, so we just got bored of it.
But now I can. I wonder where they got that idea of making things react in a play field.
I've never seen that before. Clearly, they must have gotten that from the tabletop, where you will go through and throw one of your tokens at your opponent.
And they react?
Yep, same thing. What newest Dungeons and Dragons adventure brings back away from characters to travel through space?
Space?
That's mixing too much sci-fi into my fantasy.
Yeah, it's
guys.
like... I want fantasy, I'll go with fantasy. If I want sci-fi, I'll go with sci-fi.
This is just getting crazy.
What are they gonna do? Bounce back to my hand?
Bounce.
Flash something in?
Choo.
Oh, the life gain.
Thing of beauty. Because what does Sarah's Guardian do?
Gives everything vigilance.
Wow. I guess it's as per card text then that those cat tokens come in tapped and attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, unless it was just attacking. Oh.
Okay.
No, that's solid.
Really solid.
That's so smart.
I'm not really that worried, though.
Yeah, I don't think that necessarily saves them the game.
Well, they're doing a card draw. That's usually a move that's done when you're like, I need something else. They may have had something. In fact, it's actually something to think about. Because if you have an option like that, just doing it, if you have something, just to throw people off. I think that's something I fall short on, is the bluffing.
The mind games and
Yeah.
the whatnot.
Because I've gotten that. Someone got me with good game once. It was in good games where I attacked with everything, and they settled my wreckage. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Basically, if they don't immediately concede after the good game, it's not a good game.
Yeah.
Don't take that at face value.
No.
If it isn't followed by an immediate concede, that means that the game is still on, and they're trying to psych you out.
In fact, if they do that, I suddenly will be
Even
I'll
more
be, I'll be
tense.
planning not.
I mean, you've still got them.
Pretty much.
Swing with everything, and
It really doesn't matter what they block.
good try. Good try.
At least that deck has gotten one win. I was like, that first loss, I'm like, uh-oh.
Oh, rats.
Oh, rats indeed.
Hey, you got a pack. Nice.
Let's take a mid-game break and see what's in the pack. Assassin's Trophy. Wish this were paper.
Dude. Sweet.
I'll still take it, though.
Hells yeah.
Nice.
Very nice. I mean, obviously, you like to get those cards in real life, but getting them in Arena is just as good in some cases.
Yeah, it's just as good in some places.
Very nice one.
But then it's not sitting as high value as it once was.
No, of course not. It is still solid removal, though. Golgari is the deck that's actually doing very decently at the moment.
I really want to build Golgari. I have so much Golgari and I haven't done it yet.
Do it. I mean, crap.
Again, this is a keep.
Isn't Pro Tour Guilds of Ravnica happening right now?
Could be. You would know more than me.
Which is where all the new shiny net decks are going to be coming from.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, be prepared to see whatever comes number one.
Yep.
Essentially everywhere in Arena for the foreseeable future. My hope is that maybe it'll be a little more diluted now that we have more players. Because this is really the first first round of net decks since, well, not the first round of net decks, but the first round of Pro Tour net decks since.
We've already had lots of GP net decks and SCG net decks and even competitive online net decks, but that hasn't been as solved as it typically is by the time you get around to the Pro Tour. I've usually figured out the meta by that point, but it seems to be at this moment as it's going with Ravnica right now.
Banefire too.
Nice.
I really. Yeah.
Could really use. But yeah, standard seems to be very healthy at the moment. It's in a good place. It's not all just like one or two decks.
Mr. 1/1 creator.
Yep. On the plus side is the lifelink.
A free life.
Yep. They're just feeding into that. Is that vigilant? Is that for strike?
What, that?
You're Danitha.
It is First Strike Vigilance Lifelink.
So you're definitely swinging with that, right?
Yep. I was playing it the whole time.
Yeah, I had to ask.
I'm glad you did, because I wasn't playing it the whole time. I was just playing my thing and ready to pass my turn.
I know. I see Danitha played often enough. I just don't play her myself, so I'm not actually sure. Ow! That's pretty interesting. They're actually trying to go for Just Guy Singleton?
Huh? That's well moved.
You should be proud to accompany come so far.
I'm thinking about returning my.
Danathan and the bishops.
I can't do the bishop because it's 2 or less. But I could bring back the.
Yeah.
I feel like the body would be more useful. Let's do it.
Do it.
Especially since I'm not immediately facing any damage towards it.
Nah, you've got bodies out to protect it.
It could haste something though.
It's a worthwhile gamble. That thing is problematic. That is very problematic. Remember, when you pump, they're just going to steal them away from you. Use that to swing back at a Johnny.
Yes, but I need to. Yeah, they're not gonna block the. I was thinking if I make that a 3/3 and swing, but why would they block it?
Exactly.
But I don't want to -2 it either.
Oh.
I think I might as well just make that a 2/2. So if they steal my other 2/2, at least I can trade.
True.
Deliver us to victory.
I swing at them? Nah. I need both. That's right.
This is just not a... It's an interesting spot. It's a tight one. There's no good place to be in that.
Do the trade? Might as well.
It sucks that you're losing out on that, but...
Should I? Gonna pump them.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna fight each other.
Undoubtedly, unfortunately. An opponent will gain 2 life off of that.
It's true.
But
But I'll also gain 2 life. And I'm sitting at 34, they're sitting at 17.
Really need to get rid of that captivating crew. Ah!
They're going for the double.
Yeah.
I might as well just let it through. There's no point.
I will not be very well.
Wow. Well, I guess that's better than nothing. So you're getting in for 6, you're gaining 6 life.
I mean, I double my starting total. That's something.
Why are they not stealing? Okay. What's going on here? Let it through.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way that they don't have something. And the way that they've been playing really tight, so.
Shaz. But.
Thanks, RNG. Thank you.
What? You totally wanted more black cards that you can't cast at the moment.
I still want to play this, though.
Yeah. Still want the bigger body out.
And my creatures, if I happen to get them out, will probably Child of Night.
sweet child of night.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm reckless and unpredictable.
I believe it.
So they don't have that much damage.
I'm surprised that they really went with the Jeskai Singleton. They're just willing to sacrifice it so they get in for 4? Or do they have something that gets blocker?
Instance and sorcery cards. 1, 2, 3. They pump.
No blockers.
No blockers. I can sustain the damage. Oh, I forgot about double strike.
That's the thing. Uptick.
The
Yep.
push for the unknown. That's real science.
If they don't uptick it, it's dead. With the uptick, I can't kill it next turn.
Hopefully you draw a mountain. Swamp. Dock on.
Another swamp would be good.
Swing at the Guardian. Is it first? What does a Guardian have? It does have the. May as well throw it to their face.
Should I or should I just, I'm taking away their ability to -3 by hitting raw.
True.
But I'm also that much closer to. The thing is they have 3 damage in their pocket here. I think I'm better getting raw, not to be.
Remove him as an option for removal.
Exactly.
And still block the Blade Instructor with your Child of Night.
Just want to peek. The weight is killing me.
Just want to peek the weight is killing me.
Oh, I can relate. Again, I'm still surprised that they're running Jeskai in this.
They threw Settle the Wreckage in the. Stall back. Cool.
Oh no.
But
No.
doesn't Destroy work on the?
Indestructible.
I thought you could destroy
You
Indestructible.
need exile.
Right. Should know better than that.
Thing is, we haven't played with much Indestructible as of these days. Whereas before it was like a mainstay in the deck. You kind of forget about how things work.
And it's double strike too.
Yep. It's mean.
I swore you could destroy things with it.
Try.
No, well I'm not gonna.
Only one way to find out.
No, but I should actually. But I still think it's worthwhile to get rid of that. The Vindicator.
What is the Severed Strand? Instant speed, sorcery speed.
Sorcery. So I gotta do it. Not gonna attack. Right.
The opponent controls. You gotta go that
Oh,
way.
right. It's that way first. Okay.
The whole blasted order of operations thing.
Yeah. I always get it wrong. Hey, at least it wasn't like any target. I chose mine.
I've done that one before.
See what the wind blows in.
See now they actually have a fair number of sorceries too. They have 5.
Now they could ping Shalai out of there with it. Or they could just Meteor Golem in it.
Well, now they're gonna get rid of this on the next. I think it actually the uptick now. Well, I'm not gonna block
Don't
that.
block, then you get rid of their RAL.
No, it's vigilant.
Shit. I completely forgot about that. And you're just getting...
I don't know. There's no point. I'm gonna lose my my guardian. I think I'm gonna lose this match. I mean, it's hard to know because I have a lot of life.
But you're not getting any of the cards that you need in order to actually go off or do anything. Oh, Arn Jesus. Arn Jesus is my homeboy, apparently.
Not mine.
Why you gotta be like that? Sunwing, the Tulpa.
Again, I gotta let it through because.
Damn. For 8.
And then my guardians. They're gonna go.
Balls.
I really just need another swamp.
That drain ain't gonna happen fast enough.
The thing is, they can ping either one of my creatures off.
Yep.
In fact, I'm surprised that's not what they're doing. I can't even get in at them for.
There it goes. Takes out the Epicure. Incidental drain. No way. Damn you, Zatalpa, in your kitchen sink design. I mean, look at all the keywords.
It's true. Does everything.
There's not enough space on the card for them to be able to put all the symbols that are signifying of all the abilities that it has.
Okay, so they just do none. I'm gonna get the 1 token this time. And of course, I'm gonna play tapped.
I think they got you, dude.
Yeah.
I think they have you for lethal here, fortunately.
Oh yeah, because if these guys had come in not tapped,
Yep. But that's
I
Sunwing.
don't think I can win this one. I'm just gonna take the concede. You know what?
Yeah, considering they were just gonna turn something else also into a Zatalpa.
Yeah. So
Oh.
need more rats.
I don't think that that's exactly what that demonstrated.
I think it was. Yes. Remorseful cleric.
Cool.
Should I see?
You should. Where'd the goof happen?
Is that actually it?
Yeah, that would be it.
It'd be the
Not your shorter card now.
yeah. Just gonna put it in there.
Yeah, you're good.
Let's try more rats then. 'Cause- oh, rats! It's Demir.
Well, at least we figured it out. We might regret figuring it out.
Probably. Seeing how your rats, Demir, performed not so great.
Hopefully you have better rat deck building skills than I do. I like your inclusions. Obsession, Spybug. Notion rain. Notion rain.
Take that.
That's a solid opener.
Probably should actually go with the spy bug first.
Yeah.
Lead them into a false sense of not rats. That and if I can surveil. Well, I can Notion Rain.
Well, no, you can Whisper Agent, which... Oh, yeah, you can. That surveils, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When it enters the field.
Which one does?
Whisper Agent.
Yeah, so that's even better. It's Flash, but... Yeah, I probably want to keep that.
Yeah.
Lich Crest.
You want to keep the removal. If it was put into the bottom of the library, that might not be the worst, but
Oh, right.
throwing it into the yard, nah, you want to hold on to that. Sitting pretty here, I think. I guess you Notion Rain.
I think I might as well.
Only want to see you laughing in the Notion Rain.
What's funny is I'm going to have done everything but play rats for the... Well, I want to keep both of these. I think I want the rat first, though.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Draw, right. I do that every time with Notion Rain.
You want to draw that one first, and then you immediately draw it. Damn! Well, it's a good thing that they use that now.
Yep.
Before you even busted out any of your rats to be like, haha, surprise, it's rats.
I know you thought it wasn't rats, but it's really rats.
Because what does Infernal Scarring do again?
+2 and +0, and when this creature dies, you draw a card.
So you're gonna rat and then Infernal Scarring and then go in?
I mean, I might as well. I don't want to play my Chappy Kubras yet. So. I think Essence Cutter or something.
They're thinking about it. So that they can bring... Oh, the exiles it. But why didn't they bring back any cards?
Well, you may shuffle up to 4 target cards from your graveyard into your library.
Why didn't they? Bring back the Fiery Cannonade.
Who knows? Still gonna get in for a fair amount of damage.
Heck yeah. I think you're...
Wait, hold on to it.
You hold on to it.
Well, I mean, obviously it's all. I want to play it all after this.
Oh, that sizzle.
Okay.
I mean, the colony's gonna end up
Sizzle.
coming back to your hand, but...
No, I get to draw a card, which might actually be better.
Ah,
We'll play that.
yep. Now you just pick the
Ravenous, actually, I technically have options here.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with that, and then I'll Curious Obsession.
Do the Gorgon.
Yeah, because it's Death Touch.
Yeah.
Ooh, they could stop this.
They could. Oh.
And now there's no point in Curious Obsession, eh?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
The likelihood is that they still wouldn't block it. They are going.
But that's fine. I'll get rid of it anyways, so. Gown.
It's like they're trying to deny you the card draw, but you're also just picking away anything that they might be able to do. Oh no. What's my storm count at?
That's not good.
Get dangerous. I guess you got no option other than island and swing. Or you could have just not played the island.
I know, I debated. I'm like, well, I might actually want that island. Did I just get rid of it?
I would. Just hoping they don't have a counter.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, come on, counter it.
Do it. That's the problem.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Still want that thing gone.
Yes. They're just gonna chump.
But they're probably gonna counter it, but what else can I do?
You can hold on for one more turn to get another card in hand that you might be able to sneak past their counter.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Like, hopefully they're not going to have a crazy turn on this next one. And you can come in with a little bit extra. I dead weight it.
Yep. They're trying to revisit it.
Burn through their counters at least. At least you're giving yourself the option.
Yeah.
At least you were giving yourself the option to be able to do the follow-up, right? Do you really need the guild gate?
Nope.
Oh, rat colon.
They're really pulling off the counters.
Yeah. That's what I was worried about as soon as I saw that 1,000-year storm. Like, oh no, they're gonna start going off with all that stuff. Because that doubles it, so now they draw 4 cards.
That's yeah, that's deadly card advantage. I hate that card. I don't think I'm gonna win this, and that's such a shame because. Wait, how did they get 3 combos? What happened there? How'd they get 3?
What does the card text say? 1,000-year storm, man. 1,000-year storm. For each you've cast before this turn. So it storms off a bit. Really?
It's just a tragic match.
Pass.
I actually should have kept that.
Yeah, you should have.
I'm just too much like, what is this?
I know. Oh, crap.
I've lost.
Yeah, you have.
Yep.
That is so bloody depressing. Doggone it.
Oh, and I had so much early game.
Yeah. It was all the early game.
Yeah, and then it puttered out, and they just That deck was fantastic, actually. That was a well-oiled Is It Singleton deck. Alright, so... That's a terrible way to start.
Oh, rats.
Oh, rats indeed. It's not really rats or Dimir. No.
That 1,000-year storm. As soon as I saw that, my butthole clenched up a little bit. And it was justified.
That was really the turning point. It was 1,000-year storm. Keep that.
Yeah. That is definitely a keepable hand. That's the one. Thing is, this is Singleton. I mean, come on. How viable is Mill and Singleton?
We're going to find out, I have a feeling.
Because that's reliant on them playing blue cards.
Good trade.
Get rid of that dang snitch.
Nobody wants a snitch hanging around.
Snitches get stitches. If only you had an island. Some good old Island.
But no Island love here.
Hey, click on the crow. I mean crab.
Mr. Krabs.
Plague Crafter. May as well be the top one.
Well, at least I can.
Rat and pump rat. And swing for cinco. It's Dimir versus Dimir, but you're not even showing your Dimir colors.
No. Yeah, he just thinks I'm playing mono.
Yeesh. Well, you lost your island.
Take it at this point. That doesn't feel great, but I'll still take it.
I don't know if they were actually going to be able to come back from that. I always saw with the writing on the wall. And decided that for the sake of timeliness.
It's true, just get into the
and
next one.
Yeah. All about that lockbox, yeah. Because it's so timely. Alright. Come on, rats! Let's see what Teferi has to say about it.
Hopefully not playing a Teferi.
Hopefully Teferi is pro-rat.
Actually, I don't think we've had a rat on rat match, have we?
That is a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Bold move going with the Nightbill Predator.
I'll ever actually be able to.
That's why I was saying bold move. That double blue cost is limiting.
It is limiting, but if I can pull it off, that's just gonna be.
That's why I run 4 of those in my Dimir deck.
Honestly, I put that as my thought of that was gonna be late game. There's no way that that's likely to actually get pulled off on turn 4. At the burrows!
going against the Boros.
Yes.
Oh no. Not worth it.
My hope is that they swing this turn and I can swing in response. Shall I?
Yeah, they're not gonna swing in response.
Well,
Oh hey, there you go. Well, at least
point.
you have a good target for your eviscerate.
that is true.
Catacomb, nice. No, it's still not worth it, unfortunately.
It's the problem with the rats.
You need to build up the rats to make them worthwhile. Ah, crap.
Don't I wish I saved that?
The thing is, if you hadn't targeted the Shalai, then you wouldn't have been able
That's
to target
true, I
this,
know.
the Resplendent. Oh, man.
I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I mean, it's pretty early, and anything could happen, but I don't think I'm gonna win this one.
It's not looking favorably at the moment. Ah, Shazbot. Ah, Schnitzel. What you need is another island.
Yeah. Or Dimir Guildgate, Submerged Boneyard. Be good. Watery Grave.
Eight swamps and island.
Yeah, I think I should have gotten more on the island side.
It's when they start giving you the auto suggest, it's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you don't really pay attention. It's too easy to be like, yeah, it's got my back.
Yeah, which it clearly does not. Oh,
I'm dead.
brutal.
That's
Damn.
man. I had no luck in Singleton. I just got rolled.
Woo. That was efficient. Vicious.
I played some of the best decks I think I've ever seen in Singleton, ever.
I mean, I was surprised that Jeskai was able to go off. Damn.
Nice.
Before I make you disappear.
At least it's giving you something for all your heartache. Take a Vraska. Vraska's solid.
I don't think I want to do another.
I wouldn't blame you if you didn't.
Just play a little bit of that. I love how it's so deceptive because like it's card that it's displaying is the one swap I made.
What did you swap?
I was short something. I don't actually remember what it was now. It wasn't a swap because I really wanted to. It was a swap because I didn't have it.
Ah, because you were short. What was it, on commons or uncommons? I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember what I was short on.
You probably have it now, though.
I might, yeah.
It might be worth looking at again, or it might be worth holding on to see if there's maybe any.
Am I think I'm in a mirror match. Why I'm getting no love today from the game.
Yeah, this looks like a mirror.
Nope. More folks.
Mylocks. Rod the mods.
one of those things like I had a moment of like, wait, is that the card I think it is? Yeah, it is the card I think it is. Why am I not second maining? Oh well. They don't know a false sense of, maybe a true sense of that I don't know when to play Mike.
Lull them into that false sense of security of, this guy has no clue what he's doing. And then bam! Surprise! Gets in again with the miscloaked. Talking about
On land.
my turn. My turn.
I think I want to chart a course.
You want to swing first.
Well, yeah.
Remember, second main, second main. That's the thing, though. You see enough Arclight Izzet decks played and enough Storm decks, and they're going off of the charter courses before any sort of combat phase, just because they need to get that counter up.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why I'm always surprised when I see those being played first main, and then it's like, oh, right. Okay.
That was why.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm a little slow. A little slow.
Well, that one wasn't a mirror match.
Felt like it was going to be.
For another. That felt better than Singleton did. To be fair, though, I did not spend as much time as I really should have on those decks.
I should have spent more time on my decks as well. Oh well.
Happens.
Sometimes you just want to bang
Well, they
it
work
out.
pretty well for you. You went through 2 Singleton matches in twice the time it took me to do 2.
Luck of the draw. Luck of the draw.
Oh, that's really gambling. Fine.
You can first turn off.
Opposites, right?
Yeah. Good old Opto. That field. Interesting.
A non-response response.
Nice. Yeah. Good old op into op.
Ooh. Do I river sneak or do I stop them from doing whatever their next turn plan is?
That might be more worthwhile.
Yeah, I think it is.
Assuming it's a creature.
Oh, if they don't elopt.
True. Oh, snap.
That one?
Really? That's what we're doing? Hit resolve. I'm surprised that I'm seeing this.
Sure, needlessly opt. I actually don't need it.
That's decent.
Lock of it.
No, you can keep the land. That's one of the worst things that they could have gotten out of that. Yeah,
I
so...
should gem this one.
Yep. Because I'm imagining at this point that they are running full play sets of sword point diplomacy as well as risk factor. This is a pressure deck. This is going through and trying to go off with... Yeah. Being roundabout aggressive to force you into giving them cards. Curious obsessed.
I think I do. That was exactly my thought as you said it. I'm like, should I? Like, yeah.
I mean, it's
The real question is, what am I playing in my second main?
I would say
Probably the
Wark.
Marauder.
Yeah, Warkite. Or do you hold on to see if you can scatter?
Is it worth it to see if I can?
They might not even have a creature to cast this. You just sword point diplomacy you again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the creature. I've still got to dive down so I can protect.
That's true.
Not that I wouldn't have been. I mean, if I'd left it open, I could have protected or essence.
Options are good. That's the thing. Could block it and dive down and go.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just hoping that they don't respond.
Yeah, shock something.
Strike with the light. The knee.
You're really thinking.
Yeah.
If I had one more land, I'm gonna throw in the next turn.
You couldn't know though. But now you're getting in for 6, so that's a bonus.
Yep. Many reasons why I should not be playing that at that moment. Because one, I want to see what I get from this.
Yep.
Definitely gonna river sneak. And I'm not gonna use my other things because my hope is that they'll protect. So that course chart would be nice.
Card draw is always nice.
But that is very likely to happen on my turn.
Well, it kind of has to, doesn't it?
There we go.
Yes. Slap one on each.
Still gotta swing too, because I hit the second I thought I hit decline.
And I think you want a chart.
Do I want a chart? Yeah.
Because now you can either essence or spell or trickster.
What they do, yeah. I like options. They can pay that though.
Yeah,
Do I take it then?
they have to.
Are they gonna kill me on my turn?
They It might be worthwhile to Trickster to tap out there by Shana. It's too late now. Oh wait, you can still do it.
That saved me.
Oof.
That saved me.
Oof. Dang.
Good call. Good call. I'm glad I took your advice on that.
Woo!
That was one hell of a match.
Oh, damn. That was spicy.
And we get blank screen. That was a crazy match. I keep going.
Okay. I like it. That was a good match.
That was a really good match.
That was down to the wire.
They must have been so mad when I tapped that out. It's like,
No! I mean, that's why they went through in Sovereign's Bite anyways. Even though they didn't really have recourse for winning it.
well, it's a common move there. I can't win this, so I'm just going to do everything that I would have done that's not going to win me.
It's like, this is what I would have done. And then. Yeah, that's better.
I'll take that.
Because then you can Trickster on the next turn, and then cheaper retorts, and then. Yeah.
But there's no point in Trickster until their turn.
Yeah, true. Want to keep that element oh so prize. It's good position.
Yeah, because I have options. I can either Wizard's Retort or I can Trickster. Which is going to come down to what they do. Should probably Trickster, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Get the bodies out, increase the beatdown. There it is. I'd take it.
And players.
At least they're down to 11 now.
We're basically going to stop them from doing whatever they want to do.
Yep.
We really want to stop them from doing that, so.
No Drakes. No Drake whammies. And all out swing.
I'll hold on to my lands.
May as well.
If I really want to get us a Jin right now, it'd be fantastic. Still think I'm going to win this one.
I think so.
Probably going to risk factor. Drakes. Nothing I can do.
Nope.
I've run out of options. Oh well, let's just keep the pressure up then.
Swing with everything. They can't kill them. They can't kill the Tricksters. And you don't really need to do that.
Why not?
Not
Oh,
doing
yeah,
it
right.
enough.
Going into auto magic mode.
It's automagic. Gutter snipe. That's a pain in the ass. But
Again, I can still.
you still got ways around.
I'm not gonna win on the next turn.
But this is pretty good. Might as well swing with that. All the things. That's fine.
Should I protect it?
Is it worth protecting?
Gonna get through.
Okay.
I have the land.
That's true. Resolves. Does nothing. I mean, if you wanted to, you could double protect.
Say, I might.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Hit the microphone.
Whoopsie doodle.
I'll do it on this one because that one's gonna
Yeah.
actually take it out. Not in a very good position. I need to play a blocker.
Or,
Or return everything to my hand.
yeah. So, Jin. And then nothing. Crap. Gotta take it. Now tap out the trick with the trickster. Let them, hoping that they'll be able to take it out with the chin.
Yeah, better off trying to take it out with the chin.
They did not.
I had a feeling they weren't.
So at this point you can trickster and tap out the dragon. But when you swing with the Jin, you wanted to do that at the end of their turn.
Oh, what?
Doesn't matter.
What, tap out the trickster?
You could have done that at the end. It would have stayed tapped, right?
Would have?
Yeah, then you would have
Oh,
got the
yeah,
free
of
mana.
course. Ah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I didn't screw myself, but
Yeah.
yes. Wait, shouldn't I should tap out the Drake. And then if I Curious Obsession, that's a 6/6.
6/5.
Oh yeah, 6/5, so no. Definitely getting a Magic Brain. That was almost a stupid mistake. And
At that point, they have to. And then you can herald. Get another body out.
I will also opt, but not until the end of their their turn. Because yeah, they can hit me for 5, but then I can kill them.
They gotta get that draw.
Resolve. I want right.
It resolves and then it asks you.
Okay.
You decline. If you take the action, you die.
I think they're hoping for a shock or something.
Yeah, or lightning strike, some sort of to the face. I mean, are they just gonna risk factor again?
I'm gonna let them have it.
Yeah. I mean, if they risk factor again, they're basically out of options. They haven't drawn what they needed. What's it gonna be? This is This is it. This is the determining play. Based on how it goes here.
It's literally the do or die for them. Which in turn is do or die for me too, because if they do, then I die.
Is it success or is it not success?
I get the feeling they're not sure. They have something they're trying to figure out. Is that going to save them? They have all they need is a shock, honestly. They had a shock, they didn't even shock me. You just try to shock my creature. They shocked me and smacked me with the Drake.
Yep. If they had some direct to
But
the
they would have already.
face,
If that's what they had, they'd already be swinging.
if they had guaranteed to the face, they could do it. The risk factors don't get you there, which is why that card is so hit and miss. It's great in some cases, and then it's terrible in others. And I think they're Dunskies.
Are they though?
The Enigma Drake didn't get them a draw.
Well, let's see what this gets me. That's the game.
Yep. Doesn't matter which one you tap out. You got this.
Yeah. Woo, that was a good game.
That was. I mean, I thought the last one was tight. This one was.
Oh, so close to hitting tier 1.
Damn.
See, that one not that close. Part of me, I said it, then I'm like, alright, I'm getting Magic Brain, I should stop. But part of me was like, should I just push that one more and see if it pushes me over? Alright, let's try the one more. It'll either push me over or it won't. And I'll be happy to push me over and I'll stop. Or I'll be unhappy that it didn't and I'll stop.
That's true.
Alright, so, last match, guys.
Besides, if you get this one, you get your last pack.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, so many more incentives.
All the incentives.
I'm just a little worried because I've done so well on the last several. I feel like a loss is in my future.
Shh. The game doesn't need to know that.
Ignore all of that game.
You heard nothing, despite your conversation scraping.
Don't really have that early on, but
Crap. Except you just drew into one, that's all.
I mean, I'm gonna have that turn 3 Jin, so
Oh yeah. That's gonna be big.
might as well Curious Obsession and then opt.
I was gonna say.
Or dive down if I need to. I'll leave that up to their turn.
Yep. But, I mean, it's looking like it's gonna be a turn 3 Shin and then just lay down more islands. Get that big Jin energy going on.
It's all about that big Jin energy. I don't care. Hit me with your
I mean, 'cause we're not rolling with big deck energy
hit
here.
me with your best shots.
Fire away.
Ooh, now they're gonna lightning strike. I was worried about that. That was a really good move on their part.
Solid.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Heck yeah.
Turn 3 and turn 4 are gonna be Jins.
Booyah! Big Jin energy.
watch them like double lightning strike, but then I looked at their land base and went, nope. Even if they're sitting on it, they're probably yelling at the screen.
It's a bugler.
Dive down too, so if they try to
All about that. Nope.
know something, run. Run. That's it. Yeah, go to their side. Not only have to deal with these guys, there's a scorpion somewhere on your side. I don't even know where it's gone.
What is the scorpion's name?
Mr. Krabs? No. What was the scorpion?
It should be Crab, but it's actually by the poll that they had for the naming of
I don't actually remember what the name was.
Pinchy McStingbutt. Doesn't quite have the same charm as Bodie McBoatface.
It's close though.
I think Crab would have been better though.
Should I chart a course or should I miscloak?
Both.
Well, if I don't do both, I keep both the dive down and the tricksters. I don't care about the dive down, do I?
Chart.
Let's chart and see what I get.
You want the card draw? Fine. I'd leave it there.
Oh.
Gives you the option to trickster or dive down. Reinforcements? Oh crap. How much can they attack for then?
Quite a bit. Do these have lifelink?
Hold on, move the mouse down. 5, 10. Oh crap, that's a lot.
Well,
That's lethal. So
which one should I take that before?
yeah, you want to trickster that guy.
And then I'll have to sack the trickster too. So. Wait, why'd they get life?
Because of the land and bad card. Anything when it has at the beginning of your combat phase more than 3 creatures on your side.
Right. But there we go.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Come on!
One more is gonna get me there. Just one more. No. Arena's playing blue deck apparently. Now I think that might have been a spell pierce.
I'm pretty sure it was gonna go over. Round secrets.
Make yourself a mill deck.
There we go.
That's too
Demir's
good.
Spybug.
Also a great card. Oh, that was too funny.
Do I do it?
I don't know. That's so close. So close to that tier 1.
Screw it. Let's do it.
Alright.
Same one. I'll either be so upset or it won't roll over. If this one doesn't roll over, I'm done.
This one has to roll over. The last one was just to screw with you.
That's why I mean, like, if this one isn't the one, then it's like whatever. It's not happening
No,
tonight.
the last one was just to screw with you. But at least it had the pack that you got to go along with it, so it wasn't like a complete just whatever. So close. Slap.
It's a good hand.
That is a solid opener.
It's not a terrible draw either.
I'm surprised that they didn't lead off with the Llanowar. I was expecting some elves.
They must not have had one in your hand. Drew to the cowl.
There's the druid. Some mana dorks. I mean,
Should I obsession? Should I? Trick. I feel like the tricks are gonna come in handy later. I really feel like the options are: do I? Which two of the one drops do I play? Do I cure obsession and then opt at the end of his turn, or do I?
Curio and Spy Tamer or Storm Tamer.
Yeah.
I think Curio is definitely on the table right now.
Yeah.
I think you may as well just opt.
I like opt. Let's keep the like pressure up on the like what's happening during my turn here. I could double curious obsession. It wouldn't even help me. But I could on the next turn play that and what's the opts?
Yeah.
I like leaving the paranoia of got one land open.
On blue. Always more fun.
Adventurous impulse.
Get those lands. Ah. Ranger. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Alright, so how big is it gonna get?
Come on, land.
Nice!
Ooh.
That was quite the jinx.
Yeah, they really got jinxed on that one. Well, this one's definitely division. I should have done my final phase, but I got too excited.
I know. Got excited about that big Jin energy.
There was one. There was Desolator. This one I can pin on who I saw it from. His one was like he likes to do playing first turn and at some point just switch to like doing the final one to lull them into a sense. All right, he's not gonna.
You're mentioning.
I'm like, oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the one that you're referring to with talking about like opening up the 5th Doom Whisper or whatever. I'm pretty sure that was Saffron Olive from MTG.
It may have been.
That was I recently watched that video about the 5th copy problem.
Yeah, it may have been Saffron. The thing is, like, I watched so many Magic videos to start to.
I guess no blockers.
Yeah, nice.
I got big fast.
I'm thinking I might want to play the Herald and the
Storm Tamer.
Storm Tamer, and then keep the
Trick.
Trickster to stop that from hitting me next turn.
Yeah, tap it out before they can attack with it.
I mean, I shouldn't count my cards before I have them all in hand.
Chickens and hatching and whatnot.
I'm still gonna go with that move. Am I?
Herald.
Like, or should I go for double flyers? But no, it's unblocked now.
Yep.
And before they go to combat, I want to tap out that.
Mm-hmm. Thing is mean.
Very mean.
Very not nice. Plus, next time you're swinging for 8, so yep, extra time. Tricky Mickey time.
For 2. I think they're playing mono green, actually.
Mono green Stompy.
Maybe.
Huh.
Alright. Are you going to mess with me? Or is this actually going to happen?
It's gonna tick down.
I was saying, is it gonna like just stop there? I thought for a second it was gonna stop and be like, nope. I know it says like 100%, but you're actually at 99.9%.
I thought it was just gonna crash before winning the animation. Just to deny you the satisfaction.
I would hope that their math wouldn't allow for a 99.99% situation, or they would do a threshold approximate on it so that if you're close enough, you know, as long as you're within like 99.95%.
Yeah, but
Who knows?
all right.
So play it. No, I'm just joking.
I'm like, are you satisfied now?
No.
Never. It's
Well,
never enough.
But that's because my Singleton was just a slaughter. But I think that's a good time to call it a stream.
I think so.
I believe that the only way to go from here is down or to the end. So to the end it is.
But that was a blast.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Played some Singleton. You had much better results than me. I did good in ladder, though, using, you know, net deck.
Hey, but the thing is, I mean, these are the viable net decks out of the ones that you could possibly go for.
It's true.
Going for the mono stuff has the lower rarity count in terms of cards that you need.
Yeah.
You don't have to account for the dual lands. And you're really not swinging in the mythics category.
No, I mean, it's true for a net deck. I mean, it's not a built to deck 5e, but I play those too. I got everything, a mix.
Yeah, there was definitely a little bit of everything going on.
But yeah, so if you've got fantastic Singleton decks and you're watching this on the YouTubes now or the VOD, well, I guess you can't leave in the comments now. You can. I'll give you something because you win a prize for commenting on this video while it's live, because that's not possible. And if you can pull it off on Mixer and Twitch, extra bonus points. But yeah, anyways, bad jokes aside, let us know what Singleton decks you're playing. Or let us know what you're thinking about Magic. Let us know how many boxes of Ultimate Masters you plan on buying. Is it 5, 10, 20, 30, 0?
All the cases, you know, just completely clear them out, hoard them up, and get a complete playset of all the Masterpiece box topper cards that they're including.
Yeah, so buy 40.
Yeah.
Because there's 40 cards, right?
Yeah, and you're guaranteed to get one.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Just like we're guaranteed to be back next Friday for some more Magic.
Oh, yeah.
Like that segue, that was a good segue.
That was fantastic.
And with that segue, I don't have another segue. Not even the mechanical one, so we'll call this a stream.
Yep.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace out, guys.